They don't do breaks.
Welcome back to Sports Weekend. Well, Grand Slam curling is out of the hack again on CBC. It's the Masters in Brantford, Ontario at the Wayne Gretzky Sports Centre. The first of 4 events on the Grand Slam Tour, including the Canadian Open, the National, and the Players' Championship. If one rink wins all 4 events, $1 million bonus at the end of the day, so there's lots to play for. Our feature match on quarterfinal Saturday, the Olympic champion, the greatest money curler of all time, Kevin Martin, versus 2-time world champion Jeff Stoughton. And to set it up, Mark Lee, Joan McCusker, and Mike Harris.
Kevin Martin is state-of-the-art. He's won everything there is to win in the curling realm. Today, the Alberta skip takes his aggressive front-running style against an old rival. Jeff Stoughton boasts a record-breaking resume. Manitoba's most successful curler has retooled front end as he embarks on another season of the Grand Slam. The Grand Slam of curling on CBC. The Rogers Masters from the Wayne Gretzky Sports Centre in Brantford, Ontario. Today, it's Kevin Martin of Alberta taking on Jeff Stoughton of Manitoba in the quarterfinals in this sparkling new facility named after the Great One. Good afternoon. I'm Mark Lee along with Joan McCusker and Mike Harris in a curling reunion here in Brantford. Joan, let's start with this huge Rogers Masters event. It's simply the biggest curling event in the country this year. Not just the talent that's here, but the sheer numbers.
Well, it's just an amazing undertaking by the Brantford Organizing Committee to host 68 teams here. Half of those are the women's teams, and they've had the 2 Grand Slams, one for men, one for women. Now, the traditional Grand Slam would host 18 teams that would qualify their 8 to the quarterfinals, but this time they decided to add on another 16-team triple knockout, going down the list, giving teams an opportunity for the first time ever to play in a slam, and they took 2 teams out of that extra tier 2 to make to these quarterfinals. It has been a crazy week of curling.
Yes, Joan, that said, there was a fair bit of confusion this morning with all kinds of tiebreakers. Mike, the dust has settled. What happened?
Well, it wasn't so much confusion, but it was just going to be a long day for many of these teams. We saw yesterday there was 11 teams vying for the 6 spots out of the main pool, and this is where how the dust did settle. Steve Laycock from Saskatchewan came through. He's playing the #1 seed. Brad Jacobs, who went undefeated. But familiar names: McEwen, Cotter, Martin, Stoughton, Cooey as well, and Greg Balson is one of the teams that came out of the Tier 2 event. And noticeably absent is Glenn Howard, who lost out to Cooey last night. Yeah, that was a big loss. How about Kevin Martin, king of the slams, 14 slam titles, only 1 loss in the round robin?
That's right. Now, Kevin Martin, he is the Olympic champion from 2010 and was the most dominant team leading up into those Olympics. But last season really took some time off and did not play very much. Well, they are back on. They've got very high expectations. They want to dominate again when it comes into the Olympic trials a year from now, and then Sochi in 2014.
Jeff Stoughton off to a terrific start with a new complexion on his front end with some added Olympic experience, Mike. Yeah, and Mark Nichols, who many people know played with Brad Gusha when they won the Olympic title in 2006, has relocated to Winnipeg, and Mark has joined Reed Carruthers at second, John Meade and Jeff Stoughton, who all won that World Championship 2 years ago. So, and Mark's fit in very nicely. They've had a very successful start to their season so far. Both teams, the Stoughton rink and the Martin rink, very close in earnings so far this season as they get ready to embark in this quarterfinal. Hey, this is good enough to be a final, but it'll be the Olympic champion Kevin Martin taking out world champion Jeff Stoughton when we come back.
Okay, your LTE versus this 4G on the count of 3. Okay. Ready? 1.
Done.
What?
What?
No, we have to go together on 3. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Done.
No, you have to wait till I get to 3. Got it? 3. 1, 2, 3. You're done already, aren't you? Okay.
Rogers was first to launch LTE so you can surf and download with revolutionary speed. Choose from the largest selection of LTE superphones starting from just 1 cent, and you'll get up to 12 months free unlimited video streaming.
Is the cost of your auto insurance affected by the neighborhood in which you live? If you want to know, here's where to go. ibc.ca, Insurance Bureau of Canada.
The 5-meter chair push. It's not a professional sport, but it takes the same effort. And it takes a diaper that fits their every move. Pampers Cruisers with 3-way fit. Adapt perfectly at the waist, legs, and bottom for up to 12 hours of protection. And all the freedom to play freely. Pampers Cruisers. It's time to play.
The best part of our designer suits isn't that our tailors fit them perfectly. The best part is that now at Moore's it's buy one, get one free on most everything in the store, including the modern fit suits tailored for today. Well made, well priced, well dressed. Moore's.
So, you think you have what it takes to be a poker champion like me? If you're thinking yes, then log on to PokerStars.net and find the Jerry D PCA tournaments. You can play for free and for a chance to win a seat at the PokerStars Caribbean Adventure in Nassau, Bahamas with me. You can win your share of the millions in tournament dollars and maybe be the next big name in poker. Like I am. I'm a big name in poker. Now, Jerry Negreanu. Oh, visit PokerStars.net now.
The freedom and spirit of Malibu is an awesome place to be. Introducing the all-new 2013 Chevrolet Malibu Eco. Sophisticated new styling, and the fuel-saving intelligence of eAssist that uses fuel when you need it and preserves it when you don't, all while offering remarkable highway fuel efficiency. The all-new 2013 Chevrolet Malibu Eco has everything to put you in the Malibu state of mind. Chevrolet, driving our world forward.
Grand Slam Curling on CBC. The Rogers Masters is brought to you by Rogers, creating world-leading internet experiences. Back inside the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center as we get set for the start of this quarterfinal play at the Rogers Masters, the first of 4 stops on the Grand Slam Tour, attracting some of the best rinks, not just in Canada, but from around the world. And of course, very important prize money and points towards Olympic qualification, all at stake here today.
I think that's the big thing, Mark, is the Olympic qualification points for many of these teams. Kevin Martin doesn't have to worry about it. He's already secured a spot in the Olympic trials, as has Glenn Howard, based on their performances last year. But Jeff Stoughton, this is a big year for him. And Stoughton, McHugh, and Cooey, they're the 3 kind of leading candidates for those next number of spots will be awarded in the next few months.
Stoughton came into this event ranked second in the point standings, just behind Kevin Cooey. There's Mark Nichols, the Olympic champion from Torino in 2006 in the new lead for Manitoba's Stoughton.
And although Mark threw third stones for Brad Gushue, he did sweep. He was he's very familiar with going end to end, and was always Mark's sweeper basically, or sorry, Brad Gushue's sweeper was playing. But good start to the game. They're throwing it in the rings, and no surprise, Kevin will try to mix it up here early, throwing a corner guard.
Everyone in practice, it went pretty far.
Ben Hebert, the sales and marketing rep. The lead for Kevin Martin, a 2-time Brier champion, world champion in 08, and of course, adding Olympic gold in Vancouver.
Whoa. Boy, Ben. That curled nice. Holy, look at that.
He'll get him back to Mark Nichols.
I think it just got straight. That was where I thought it was.
What a change in his life to pick up and move from Newfoundland to Manitoba and make that change from third to lead.
Well, I think there's a couple of factors there. Mark's wife is from out west. Her family is still in Saskatchewan, and I think that had played a part. They were looking at maybe trying to come west and get a little closer. The other thing is Mark took some time away from curling. He retired basically, and I think he found that he missed it and wanted to have another chance. Now, if you had a world champion phone you and say, come play with me, what a great opportunity. He's not just playing with anybody. He's playing with an established team that has funding and sponsorship and a really good chance of making it to the next Olympics.
realized he missed the sport. Made a comeback to Manitoba.
And it's not only good for Mark, it's good for Stoughton too. You know, Mark's a great player and brings a lot to the table.
Ben Hebert here trying to play a freeze. And we have watched this sheet C on all of the draws the last couple of days, and we found that this side of the sheet, this left-hand side, was a little bit heavier, and the rocks tend to start curling earlier.
It really curls more, and so you know, it feels like you have to throw it a little harder, I think, is the issue there. The rock has to actually travel a further distance to get to the button, and when it runs a little straighter. We've watched a lot of games on this sheet. These guys have only watched one.
That's right.
Time they played here, so. And recall Kevin Martin did play on the sheet against John Epping, and it was a brief encounter. Epping handled Kevin very easily in that one loss.
We're all the way there.
Kevin doesn't have the best memories of the sheet.
Yeah.
They lost that one. They thought it was by. And
oh man.
Sorry, Reed. Okay. Great way, Reed.
And we know that all the curl is at the very end of the path of these rocks, and you think, oh gee, this has to move. But once it starts to curl, you can't control it. The sweepers can't hold it straight.
Cross face.
Here we go, big weight.
3/4, boys? Yeah, 3/4. Yeah, I think
Mark
so.
Kennedy
Even
special.
probably, Mark. Right.
So 3/4 hits this right, he could actually spin his guard into the rings. So they're trying to hit this on the low side. And see the one that he hits of his own might be able to get it going in. He's going to try to get rid of some of these two of the reds as well. Dead jammed, and he knows the guard, which was not what the call was. So still advantage Stoughton at this point.
Make the in off though.
Mark Kennedy in his 7th season with the Martin rink after that 06 house cleaning.
Yeah, weight was perfect. Okay.
So advantage Stoughton right now. Able to put some pressure on Kevin Martin, who has last rock in this matchup.
We're there. Whoa. Whoa. Back 4.
Whoa, guys. Whoa.
Whoa. Back 8. Whoa. 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 No. Okay, Reed, that's fine. Okay, Reed. Good, John.
Let's take a look at Kevin Martin's road to this quarterfinal. Just one loss in the round robin. That was to John Epping, a big loss, 8-3. But recovering with 3 straight wins en route to this match.
Yeah, that was our first broadcast on Thursday watching John Epping. It was John Epping was incredible in that game.
One-man show, really.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking for a run back, trying to make it better this time. Gets rid of one, would really like to stick for second shot. And he does.
Takes play away from there anyway. Good sweep, guys.
Jeff Stoughton and his rink with a 4-2 record. 2-0 early in this event, then 2 quick losses to Howard and Cooey, shutting out the Cruz, and then having to go through the tiebreaker to get into this quarterfinal.
I got 2 inches, Jeff. Okay, nice weight, but I'm going to keep it up. I'm keeping it up. Okay.
Okay, John.
Just talking about the weight here. They don't want to accidentally rub the guard here. The mission accomplishes by killing the stone. This you know Kevin Martin's going around the center guard.
Yep. Hard, guys. Right to it. Go, Jeff. Go.
Hard, Jeff. Hard.
Nice roll. John Meade.
Time now for the key matchup here today, brought to you by Goldline.
I kind of like this.
And these are the numbers for the whole week is during that round robin play. And you can see there really isn't that much to choose between these two leads, with John Morris having the higher number on takeouts, which is actually quite surprising because Jonathan Meade is very good with the big weight as well.
Real close.
I think we could have picked any one of the four players for a key matchup. All four players really have to be at their best, and when you get a miss at any position here, the other team are both very, very capable of taking advantage. So any little half shot usually turns into a deuce.
Line's beauty if you'll stop. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Shot, Johnny.
Morris freezing right to the button.
Shot, Johnny.
They had to talk that rock into it. It took a long time.
Attaboy, Morris. Good shot. Yeah, it's
to
really
make
fast.
that big bend.
Like if you're throwing the internet?
No, you're sure. No.
Short of the ring zones. Top 12.
Yeah, for now. Yeah. If I throw the same on my interns, I do the outturn, I'm there.
Hey, and
you heard John, and they did play the sheets. They know the difference on that
on that other side.
It's a little slower, and it just curls way more.
It's just remembering when they played here before, they got caught on it and really cost them a couple of points in that game, earlier game.
John Meade, who rejoined Jeff Stoughton in 2010 after leaving to play with Wayne Nadaw back in 2007.
Yep. Whoa! Really heavy, Jeff. Lots of weight. Stay with it. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Now it's bending.
Oh, good shot. Oh, nice.
It's just amazing how much curl there is late.
I figured it would a little bit.
In that
path. I think I glimpsed it a little bit. Okay. Like, good shot. I didn't think I was as heavy as what they were saying it was.
Right.
Thanks. I like the freeze. Okay. Straight freeze.
Yeah, just top four.
Give it a little more ice.
Martin, line one.
Just a foot less.
It's John Morris's shot. He likes to come down and see the house. The more he plays with Kevin Martin, John was a successful skip. And then when he joined, Kevin Martin moved down to third, and he still has those tendencies of I need to see everything in the house. He'll come down, often even put the ice down for his own shot.
Wait's good.
Wait's close.
Okay. Wait only, boys.
Hold there.
Hold that.
Line only.
Wait's close. Yep.
Keep her clean.
Hard
Line's
line.
good. Line's good.
Gotta go. Hard line.
Easy. Line's good.
Line's good. Lock it on. Lock it on.
Line's good.
Lock it on. No bounce. No bounce. No bounce.
Oh.
Line's perfect. No bounce. Yep. Hard. Attaboy, Johnny.
Morris welds his right on to the Stoughton red.
That's perfect.
It is.
That's good because
they make that look really easy. That is a very, very difficult shot to place it that perfectly.
Nice spot.
It's keen, like not to shoot at all. He's gonna have a double.
Well, I don't think I'd go very far. Just right now, he's got that. If I try and hit it to here, that's pretty good.
If you're here, you might be able to shave his two.
Yeah.
I'd even mind right here.
Yeah, maybe. Still might run it.
But that rock's going to be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah. A little heavier out here or not bad?
Not a lot, Jeff. So what are we doing?
Tap to the button.
Okay.
So you'd like to move that red stone about 5 or 6 inches. The angle is so good that John did angle. You see the yellow red is staggered, such if Martin would hit the yellow stone, the two reds in the forefoot would actually be gone, and Martin would have a chance to lie 2 or 3. So Jeff wants to change the angles
a little bit slower. John's came down.
So plan A for this shot is to move their own red one a little bit. Plan B would be a dead freeze.
Tough start here in the first end.
Pretty good weight.
I think
it's T. Yep.
Whoa. T line.
Whoa. Line's close.
I think back forward, Mark.
Back four.
Whoa then.
Real close. Back four.
Yep.
Whoa if you can.
Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Really coming across.
Shot, Jeff.
Good shot.
Beauty.
Yes, very nice.
So Stoughton won now.
And Martin's got a couple of options, though. All these rocks in play.
Good throw.
Does it hit the yellow one? Does it hit the yellow one?
Kevin Martin,
he hits it. Well,
known as an aggressive front-running style skip,
it's only going to be
likes to get out on you early. As you mentioned, this is already busy, Mike.
And then this is
interesting numbers. Martin is 1-18-2 when scoring a deuce in the first end.
You don't want to give up 2 in the first end to Kevin Martin. Safe to say, it's You know, John Epping beat him last year once, giving up a deuce, and Glenn Howard beat him a few years ago in one of the slam finals, but pretty much perfect otherwise.
He's not hitting anything, I don't think.
And like I said, we know that, and the viewers know that, but the players also know
and
that.
we don't have a 4-foot draw.
Jeff Stoughton's fully aware of that stat.
Yeah, it's nice when you talk these things out.
Okay. So just what kind of weight? Just
this
back
is all
ring?
the makings of a terrific.
So just through the house.
Okay.
It'd be
Well,
nice to
you know,
separate these a
it's
little.
one of these things. The smallest error is going to result in a big score. So you know, you have to be really careful.
Pretty good. Try to get right to the nose.
So back line weight. So Joan, you're going to tap.
Don't curl enough. It's not very good.
Tap the yellow onto the red.
Keep their shooter in play.
Just through the house kind of weight. Okay. Try and get to the nose, Kev. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, near the nose.
Tap that, and they want to move this red one back. And the key is how deep will this yellow end up being? Will it be shot rock? But the key is they're going to keep their shooter right in line as well. That's what they want.
Got hack. Lots of weight.
Got hack. That's more than they asked for.
Hack. Whoa, guys. Whoa, guys. Close. Still heavy. We're heavy. We're heavy. Whoa. Whoa, line's good.
Martin calls off his sweepers, looking for the tap.
Good shot. That's a great shot.
Actually, we're shot.
Real good shot,
I
Kev.
think yellow is the shot stone at the top of the button.
Line one, yeah.
We lost the angle
Looks like
a little bit.
very close.
Good shot, Jeff.
We'll have a curl
Like
here.
then if we put it here, doesn't he just hit those two? For how many? 2?
Where do you try it?
Yeah. I think you still got it. Because it's
Light.
still have the draw.
What's that?
I'm just saying with lightweight, like play like bump.
Just trying to change the angle up a bit.
What else do you got? Guard that. Put it here.
Yeah, does he run this then? No risk run? For 3?
I wouldn't say there's no risk. You can give him a steal.
Yeah, tough to get all of them out. He's got to draw here for his point then?
Yeah. With a little bit of backing.
Yeah.
I'd hate to give him something. Can he get to the nose of that 7 with bumper?
I don't think so, no.
It's still going to kiss off this thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever going to be more. Yeah, it's not going to be more than 1, right? Because this is just going to clunk here.
Do we want to go further? Do you want to tap this in?
Well, if you tapped it right to there, like if you tapped it, you don't want to come back here. You just want to tap it right here, right? So that if he does that, this one doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Just right to there.
No, but then he's, all he has to do is touch this one. Yeah. Or throw a guard and let him play the run back in the yellow. Or throw guard and he plays run back yellow.
Yeah.
I think it's
I'd say if you tap this here, he noses it, or
He
can he
can't
nose
nose
it?
it.
Can't nose it,
Dead-
yeah.
it's
Hopefully it's
2/3
buried.
buried. It's either that. You either tap it right there.
Yeah.
Or you
the
throw a guard. If you leave him a hole, though, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Just tap it up then.
Okay.
The same ice?
Yeah, I think so.
It's the same kind of shot he just played.
You
Really.
were a little
Just
heavy and
not come down, nudge that a foot.
Jeff Stoughton spending a lot of time discussing his final shot here in the first end. 10 rocks in play, 8 in the house, 2 out front.
A pretty messy opening end, really.
It is, but you hear like Stoughton's team has thought through all of the options, what they're leaving Kevin Martin.
Yeah.
T-line weight?
They just want to tap this back a foot.
What they're hoping for is not to leave Kevin Martin some sort of angle raise with speed to give up to knock both the Stoughton rocks out of the ring. So we've just got to be really careful with this.
Ready?
T-line?
Yep. Whoa, if you can.
We can't.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, if you can.
Don't leave your light.
Through the gap.
Yep. Don't want to read. Go, 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 get shot. Go. Hard.
There's the tap.
Great shot.
And it's enough.
Oh, it's perfect.
That
it's
is
perfect.
very good.
What a fantastic shot by Jeff. The hard
shot,
part
Jeff.
there is
Thanks,
that he
bud.
actually was curled across the face of it and bumped it where the yellow will not touch the stone that Jeff just bumped. And Kevin's forced to play a double tap for 1. Incredible shot.
Great shot making, great examples of the finesse that these two men have.
Well, not only him, but John Morris and John Meade as well made perfect shots also.
And the respect for each other in terms of, oh, if we leave this, they'll play this double or angle or a freeze. It's wonderful curling.
So mission accomplished for Stoughton, knowing he's not going to give up the deuce here in the first end mark. He may steal one.
Hard.
This is just a line shot.
Good. Yep.
Any kind of weight, all kinds of backing back there. Just got to make sure the angle's okay.
Tap, tap. Shot. Nice shot. He'll get one.
Easy one. Great end.
Kevin Martin with a finesse final shot for one in the first end of this quarterfinal.
You know, I visit 6 continents, 3.5 billion homes in one night. This thing will do over 1,800 miles an hour. In a snowstorm, against the wind.
Experience a revolution in speed with our improved network that's always getting faster. Surf and download with blazing speed and get it with TV in a bundle for $64.72 a month, including our enhanced Wi-Fi modem.
They're here, the hottest new machines of 2013, just in time for the Polaris Holiday Sales Event. Get financing as low as 3.99% and rebates up to $1,700 on terrain-dominating sleds, legendary ATVs, powerful utility vehicles, and razor-sharp sport machines. Hurry to your Polaris dealer by December 31st for financing as low as 3.99% and rebates up to $1,700. Get the details at Polaris.com.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity.
Almost nothing can dampen a baby's mood when he wakes up dry in Pampers. Unlike other diapers, Pampers has 3 super absorbent layers for up to 12 hours of protection overnight and dry, beautiful mornings. Pampers, peaceful nights, playful days.
At Kia Winterfest, everybody wins. Kia Winterfest is back and bigger than ever. And that means everybody wins $1,000 to $25,000. Plus, get 0% financing on select Kia models.
We have been beating teams that are better than us all year long. You boys ought to think about why that is before you go out there for the second half.
We all know who we're playing for. I'm not going to let it end here. There's no way.
Kevin Martin and Jeff Stoughton aren't the only ones with something at stake here this afternoon. 4 sheets of ice in action in the first set of quarterfinals. Shannon Kleibrink, Eve Muirhead on B. Mike McEwen, Jim Cotter on D, and Silvana Tiranzoni and Sherry Mada on E. And we'll keep you up to date throughout the afternoon as we head to the second end. 1-0 Martin as he and Stoughton exchange some terrific strategy and shot making in the first end.
You just kind of get that sense that every end is going to be like that, Mark.
Halfway, guys. Right here. It looks light, but I think it's pretty good. Easy, I think.
Should just set up the first 4 rocks and... Yeah.
You can hear Mark Nichols joking with the other team, saying, you know, maybe we should just make these stationary stones and the leads not throw at all. And, you know, because these ends are, the strategy is pretty basic at this level of play. First team puts it in on the tee line, or on the center line in front of the tee line. Second one throws a corner guard. Third rock's going to be a guard on the center line. Now, you still got to make it, Mark, and I talk about this all the time. It's hard to place guards perfectly on this very, very swingy ice. But they do it just like that.
Easy game.
4 rock rule, of course. 8 ends in the slam. 33 slam minutes.
And the slam minutes mean that you only get your clock will run only when you're thinking, not when you're throwing. So we don't penalize those teams that play aggressively, and that's what the old style of the time clocks did, was if you put a lot of rocks in play, you're not going to have any time left.
Well, if you can. T-line! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Off, off. No.
Just a little sweep we didn't
Curl.
need.
Curl.
Okay, good.
Good.
Let's go, Rama. Yep, freezer up. Locker on, Marcus. It's good speed here,
Vaguely
Mark.
familiar, this end already.
Mm-hmm. Another freeze.
Same as practice, eh? Top 8. Pretty good.
Not heavy, I didn't
No,
think.
it's nice and
A little
keen.
bit of room early, guys.
Weight's
How's the
good.
weight? Yep.
Weight's good.
Okay.
Room, guys.
Line's good.
Line's good. All there.
All there.
All there.
All there. It's all there.
Room.
Oh, all the curls late. All the curls late. Oh.
Whoa, weight's perfect. Whoa, it's got a curl, Johnny. Whoa. Get off there.
Shot.
Shot. Shoot. Another tap. Martin still line one.
Run the center.
It's a small mistake, was looking for
Dead
the
deep.
freeze.
This one.
Yeah,
Or
get
this
on
one.
the other one, too.
Yeah. Feel.
This game could be for $1 million, eh?
Yep. Hard, guys. Hard. Gotta go. Hard. Whoa.
It's good.
First big weight of this one. And we have an update for you from Sheet D, Mike McEwen and Jim Cotter.
Jim Cotter had last rock, and they blanked the first end. This is the second end. And here he's got a nice opportunity to get 2 points with that hammer. Mike McEwen had to go through some tiebreakers to get to this game.
Yeah, handled Olsrud pretty easily this morning, actually, to get into this game, but he's in a little trouble here. Jim Cotter with a pretty easy draw for 2. Just trying to hit the 8-foot.
Great draw, buddy. Good judge, guys.
No mistake.
2.
So Jim Cotter with a deuce. After starting this this tournament 0-2,
This hack.
coming back and getting himself into the quarterfinals.
Really? Why don't we just go around the corner?
What? Yeah, what? How does that?
Okay, let's go. We're trying to roll over here?
No,
Okay.
my side. We're rolling this way?
Yep.
Okay.
Hack. Even less.
Trying to leave it in the back of the
Even
ring.
less if
Okay.
you want.
Yep.
So the idea here is Stoughton wants to make a little hit and roll off of the top one to leave his own redstone in the very back of the house. So even though yellow might still be shot stone after this rock is thrown, Jeff Stoughton will be lying second and third.
Wait, good.
And he has hammer.
Yep.
Putting a little pressure on Martin.
Whoa.
Has to hit enough of it that the shooter stays in play.
No, it's good.
Great shot. Great shot.
And that worked.
Sit. Good.
Reed Carruthers, who was the piece added in 2011, as Jeff Stoughton went on to win the Brier and the World Championships that year.
See all of it, Johnny?
Yeah, Reed's a great story. He was a young skip from Manitoba, had the classic tux delivery, blew his knee out. Had to do a major knee surgery, come back, redo his delivery, and then came back to play second on Jeff Stoughton's team and played fantastic.
Yeah, there was a lot of concern as to whether or not he'd be able to push out as hard and bring the weight that these seconds need these days. You know, throwing it hard enough, and he said he's just worked really hard at it and has done a great job. Great job for Stoughton.
Well, I guess it's better than nosing because then he's.
Yeah, it is better than nosing. Would have been nice to roll
Yeah.
but it wouldn't curl anymore.
Okay.
Good shot. A little thicker in half.
Trying to hit and roll over that yellow one.
And it's tricky because, you know, in your roll attempt, you could roll under and roll out. If you hit it too thickly and not roll enough, there'll be a simple double left for Martin. So this is a little tricky.
Yes! Hard! Hard!
Like that.
Okay.
That's a mistake.
You like out turn? Okay.
That intern's just
Little
so
move of hair.
straight. Wow, and actually, did yours curl?
I threw it at the inside, though. I hit right where I threw it.
Right on the nose, John.
Right on the nose,
Here,
bud.
we'll Sutton do it too.
Yep. Yep, hard. Hard.
John Morris with his
Hard,
second
hard, hard,
shot.
hard, hard.
Big weight.
Go, go,
And he
go, go.
clears the house
Shot, John.
of the Stoughton Stones.
Good shot.
Very nice.
And a reminder, Saturday nights, tune in to Hockey Night in Canada and check out a hockey classic, Your Pick. Lets the fans choose Saturday night's fare. Go online at cbcsports.ca, make your choice, and vote as often as you wish. It's Your Pick with Ron McLean tonight at 8, local time, 8:30 in Newfoundland. John Meade trying to atone for his miss with his last rock here in the second.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey.
Hey, John.
Okay, John.
Shot rock, but easily accessible here for Kevin Martin.
Throw a good board.
Yep.
Same as John just threw.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how quickly the momentum changes. And, you know, you talk about having very few opportunities when you're playing these elite teams. When you finally get a miss out of them, you really want to make the most of it. And that was an opportunity squandered by Jonathan Meade on Jeff Stoughton's team.
Yeah, it wasn't a super difficult hit and roll,
Good,
but
good, that's good.
1-1
Good
you
shot.
would expect him to be a little closer on.
That ran real close to Johnny's.
Good shot.
But Jeff Stoughton, he's got to realize he's likely going to give up on here, so he's going to take a bit of a risk here. Try to kind of make a corner freeze, use that corner guard, get shot stone, and force Kevin to play some sort of tap. He always will have the 4 foot to draw to get his one.
I threw my guard.
Weight should be good here, eh?
Yeah, weight's fine. Mine slid great.
Just thinking at the end. Then he's got the double roll, but that's it.
That one doesn't hurt us. The double and roll in the middle, then it's blank.
Don't roll into the Hummer. Still short.
I said heavy. What do you think?
Where are you?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
T-line.
Wolf, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Line's good.
Looks good.
You got line's good. Wait,
Yes,
only.
guys.
Gotta go.
We're close. We're close. Just right here.
Line's good.
We're there. We're there.
Just
right here. We're there.
Shot, Jeff. Beauty.
Sit.
Nicely done.
This is interesting.
Well, you know, it's one of those situations where hitting that yellow zone did no good for him, but he's not shot, which they made. That's actually a huge mistake to not be shot off there. They had to get shot
As long as we
stone.
hit button, no, might as well go out turn.
Okay.
Because he can't make the double.
Yeah, good call.
It actually overcurled
nice
by
and clean
about
here,
an
I think.
inch.
Well, an inch, but it's really a very critical error. They weren't even looking at the line, but they're going to draw. They're going to play the come around here and try to get their stone
He can't make the double.
right in behind here. Kevin said he can't make the double, and the reason he can't make the double is that when he does play the hit here, he's going to nose hit this stone up front, and this rock over here will out count his shooter. So it's only going to be for one. You can have this will, you know, Jeff Stoughton's going to be forced to play a draw for one.
If they place it where they want to.
We're there. All there. Lots of weight. We're heavy.
Just not here.
No, we can't, John.
Danny, it's going to overcurl. It's going to overcurl.
Longer T-line back.
This thing is curling like crazy.
Whoa, better take a hold of that.
Whoa, let her die. Let her die.
Really swinging now into the house.
Nose doesn't hurt us. Nose doesn't hurt us.
That's good. Good.
And he's just calling what you were just throwing out, Mike. If he has to play the nose on the top, it's not going to hurt.
You see how I threw mine?
That curled 6 feet. And you had a nice positive throw.
No, I didn't turn it. Because I didn't care if even I stopped over here on this side of the forefoot.
Yeah.
So draw for one for Jeff Stoughton.
T-line, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin Martin thought that this spot curled a tremendous amount. We'll see whether Jeff Stoughton follows it down.
Gunner. Just threw a bomb.
Jeff Stoughton, his final rock here in the second end. Looking to draw for one.
Line's good, guys. Wait only. Wait only.
That's good, Mark.
I think we can go. Line's good.
It's good, Mark. I think it's good, Mark. Oversleep it.
Shot, Jeff.
Work out.
Jeez.
So Stoughton will settle for one, missing a chance for two, and we're tied at one through two ends of this Rogers Masters in Brantford.
Bangs. Yeah. Got to part it down the middle.
You know, I visit 6 continents, 3.5 billion homes in one night. This thing will do over 1,800 miles an hour. In a snowstorm, against the wind.
Experience a revolution in speed with our improved network that's always getting faster. Surf and download with blazing speed and get it with TV in a bundle for $64.72 a month, including our enhanced Wi-Fi modem.
Still at the office? Man, you need a vacay. Don't have to go far for fun. Ride a dune buggy or scuba diving? Pow! I make it easy. You make it fun. So many super destinations, such low rates.
The 5-meter chair push. It's not a professional sport, but it takes the same effort. And it takes a diaper that fits their every move. Pampers Cruisers with 3-way fit. Adapt perfectly at the waist, legs, and bottom for up to 12 hours of protection. And all the freedom to play freely. Pampers Cruisers. It's time to play.
Remember the feeling of entering our lobby and easily finding the game you're looking for? Remember the sights and sounds of online poker at its best, or testing your skills against the pros? Remember the non-stop action of Rush Poker and destroying egos one hand at a time in the most exciting tournaments available? It was a thrill you could only get at FullTiltPoker.net. Good news, the thrill is back. FullTiltPoker.net. It's where we play.
The freedom and spirit of Malibu is an awesome place to be. Introducing the all-new 2013 Chevrolet Malibu Eco. Sophisticated new styling and the fuel-saving intelligence of eAssist that uses fuel when you need it and preserves it when you don't. All while offering remarkable highway fuel efficiency. The all-new 2013 Chevrolet Malibu Eco has everything to put you in the Malibu state of mind. Chevrolet, driving our world forward.
Still at the office? Man, you need a vacay. Don't have to go far for fun. Ride a dune buggy or scuba diving? Pow! I make it easy. You make it fun. So many super destinations, such low rates.
We'll get you back to curling in just a moment. Time for a sports weekend update. Canada off to a great start at a World Cup speed skating event in Heerenveen, the Netherlands. Denny Morrison of Fort St. John, BC, led the way. He was the gold medalist in the 1,000-meter event. He edged Pekka Koskela of Finland by 8/100ths of a second. Morrison's 7th World Cup win and the 36th time he's reached the podium. And then the practically unbeatable Christine Nesbitt wins again, this time in the 1,500-meter event at Heerenveen. Now, she edged 2 Dutch skaters, her 29th World Cup victory. Nesbitt from London, Ontario, secured her 59th podium. Brittany Schussler was 10th, Cindy Clausen 16th. Races continue tomorrow before the skaters move on to Russia next week. Now we're going back to curling in Brantford, Ontario, the Masters, along with Mark Lee, Joan McCusker, and Mike Harris.
Thank you, Scott. Back inside the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center here in the Telephone City. And in the house today, some curling royalty. Colleen Jones, the 2-time world champion, 6-time Tournament of Hearts champion. Curling with Marianne Arsenault, no longer skipping. Kim Kelly, part of that great team, also together. And they've added Jennifer Baxter to the foursome. They were over on that Tier 2 side and finished with a 2-3 record.
Yes, they were disappointed. They lost the C final last night. Played a lot of games. I was talking with the girls, and they just can't get enough for curling. They're back out there again. Said that they had their fill, but really enjoying coming back and playing competitive spiels.
Colleen was in fine form today, regaling us with some great Newsnet stories of being assigned to hurricane coverage at 5 a.m.
Colleen is always entertaining. She's very, very funny. Lots of self-deprecating humor.
Whoa, Mark! Line's good. Hard! Line's good, guys. Line's good. Lock it on if you can. Hard, John! Hard, John! Hard, John! Line's perfect. Hard! Shot. Shot. Good. Good shot, boys.
Good sweeping to get that rock that far.
Nice sweeping. Good shot.
We've talked over the years some game-changing teams. You know, Furby with the way they use the zones 1 to 10, and I would say Martin's team really changed the rules when it came to fitness and how hard these teams work out. And you know, Mark Kennedy and Ben Hebert in particular, just you know, animal sweeping, and John Morris too. They're just super fit athletes.
And I think it was all part of the arrangement, all part of the contract when Kevin Martin rebuilt his team, and as he said, cleaned house, is that they had to put in so many hours in the gym and practice. And to tell you the truth, it must be nerve-wracking for them. They know that they need to keep up their level of play, or they could be punted. And it's a very, very high-performance, standard kind of team.
You think that John Morris, firefighter, degree in kinesiology out of Laurier in Waterloo, and author of that Fit to Curl book, he's really put a huge investment, you know, in his fitness, and still holds clinics.
And just take a look at Hebert and Kennedy. They're very, very muscular.
Ben's
and
an animal. You don't want to deal with Ben. He is. He's just so strong.
Oh, no. Curl, baby. Just the hair. Shooter! Hard! What? Nice shot. Oh, boy, Mark.
Real nice shot.
And they just got that curl
weight was key.
very, very late.
Thanks. Good sweep, guys.
Bumper. So curling's gone much the way of golf, hasn't it, in terms of the focus on fitness, strength?
Yeah, again, it's a natural progression of the sport. I would think would be a fair way to put it. And you know, even guys like Kevin and Glenn Howard and Jeff Stoughton, they'll all tell you they're in better shape now than they were 10, 15 years ago when they were playing.
Well, and I think the Olympics is a game changer. As soon as the sport became an official Olympic sport, it created an elite level. There was funding, and there was more money that came into the very, very top. And we didn't have an upper echelon before in curling, and now we certainly do.
So you're saying those ashtrays we used to see in curling clubs are bad optics now?
They're still there.
No, not very many of them.
Not allowed to use them anymore, but they're still there.
Not it?
I think so.
What do you like, Mark?
Whatever you guys like.
Okay,
Whatever you like, Kev.
I like the straight back.
If we go nose-nose, is it a pretty easy double?
No.
Some really good shot making
this one
end.
here?
Nice
no, he
run
can
backs.
roll under. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to say, with what we're seeing so far, this is just really, it's a chess game, because every shot's being made pretty much the way they want to. It's just a question of what you're going to have to make on your last. You're hoping you have a chance to score a deuce at some point for both skips.
Hair down from the last one. Easy, guys. Little down.
Whoa. Yep. Hard. Come on. Hard. Whoa.
Try.
Good throw. Good throw. Had luck there.
Maybe not.
So Stoughton, nice run back from Morris. Look, was hoping to kind of just stick that, or left the shooter buried, but sprung open a little.
Little up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Close. Little up, Jeff. No. Whoa. No. Whoa. Sit there. Okay.
John Meade with a takeout, and Stoughton sitting 2.
He really wanted to just nose that and not roll in front of his own, to leave this a double and roll behind the corner guard.
It'll run nice and true here. It'll come up at the end. It's a normal weight you're throwing?
Just control. Good control.
Okay. Let's make it.
Oh. Clean. Yep. 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 Hard.
Whoa. Benny.
You'll get 1, but not 2.
Okay.
Trying to shot. Good shot.
Overswept the hair.
Buried.
Update now on sheet E. Sherry Maddaw and Silvana Tiranzoni.
And it's been a very interesting end. Sherry Maddaw got herself into a hole by giving up the steal of 2 in the second end, down 3 points, and on her first shot she was making a double to get out of trouble when her take it off. Now she's left with this very difficult in-off for 1 point and makes it. So finally her luck is turning over on sheet E to score at 1 point.
Sherry Maddaw back in it.
As a game saver, they go down 5-0 there. It's about all but over. But
thanks, Kevin.
the Tiranzoni been really impressive this week. Watching her, she's beating a lot of good teams and looking pretty comfortable doing it. Not having to make the real big tough shots, just controlling games.
And Tiranzoni is one of 4 Swiss women's teams that have been over in Canada in the cash field circuit, and doing very, very well. Every time I watch her, she gets better.
And Sherry Maddaw is having a great year.
She is having a fantastic year, you're right.
1 over in Oslo, the cup there. Won an exhibition at Yinchuan, China. Missed 2 World Curling Tour events and some valuable points to do that.
Yes, she did.
And then, of course, was second at the OCT Championships. Won at Curler's Corner in the first women's slam event of the year.
We were talking about this a little bit yesterday, where she's just winning events, and that breeds a lot of confidence to get into a playoff situation. You always get that feeling you can just keep coming back and find a way to win.
She says the curling is helping her with the jet lag. It's a good look at the stones. These are new stones, Mike and Joan.
They are Canada Curling Stone, just in London, made these especially for the Grand Slam. So they will follow the tour, the Grand Slam series, from event to event. And you saw the insert there, the blue hone granite insert, and Trevor on the outside, I believe.
Yeah, Trevor Granite for the hitting band. That blue hone is largely found in one place. Ailsa Craig, the island off of Scotland. And you have to get permission from the royal family just to get over there and quarry the stuff.
Yes, they do. It's you know, someone who knows more about granite than I do can explain to you exactly what it's good for. But it doesn't break down. It doesn't absorb moisture, so it sits on the surface, and it's a much more dense granite. And and then the Trevor, actually the rocks react very well when hitting. Right. You know, creating kind of that transfer of energy from stone to stone. So it's a combination of the two.
And what we were told is that these stones were actually on the heavier side. There is a bit of a range that curling stones can be, and they're a little bit heavier than the last set that they used here in the slams. Therefore, they go farther. Their momentum takes them farther. It is very, very keen.
All right, update from Sheet B. Shannon Clybrink and Eve Muirhead of Scotland. 1-1 through 3.
Yeah, and Eve Muirhead the hammer here, and this looks a hit for 3. It looks like
it does look like a shot for 3. They're sitting second and third.
It's curl.
Just maybe overthrown just a tiny bit. Just gets a piece of it and rolls out. Picks up 2.
Bullet dodge there for Shannon. I think giving up 3 in these 8-in games, it's momentum-wise, it's a much bigger deficit than a deuce.
This is Jeff Stoughton's last rock, looking for that hit and roll behind his own center guard.
Yeah, no hit.
Hey, Jeff.
So a simple blank now for Kevin Martin.
Yeah, I think you go a little tighter than that, eh?
So quite a contrast from that messy first end with 8 rocks in play at one point.
Well, you see the teams set up the same way this end. It's just that those precision run backs cleaned it up in a hurry.
Yep. Kevin Martin with his final rock here in the third end.
Good.
He'll hit and roll out, blank the end. So through 3, still tied at 1 in this men's quarterfinal of the Rogers Masters.
Get in, boys. Nice try, guys.
Yeah.
Good work.
Toyota's year-end countdown is on now with amazing offers on popular 2013 models, like 0% financing for up to 60 months on the 2013 Toyota Matrix and Corolla, plus great offers on remaining 2012 Toyotas. So hurry in today.
Muscle pain can slow you down. New Advil Muscle and Joint relieves the pain of inflammation, so you can keep moving. New Advil Muscle and Joint. Take action.
Maybe you've noticed, but the way suits dress for business is changing. So now at Moore's, we're offering buy one, get one free on most everything in the store. Because as suits evolve, so do the men who wear them. Well made, well priced, well dressed. Moore's.
Who pays for medical expenses following an automobile collision? If you want to know, here's where to go. ibc.ca, Insurance Bureau of Canada.
We don't just come up here for the view. It's the cleanest, clearest water. We find the best, sweetest crab for Red Lobster we can find.
Hurry into Red Lobster's Crab Fest, the only time of year you can savor 5 succulent crab entrees, like a half-pound of tender snow crab, paired with savory grilled shrimp, just $13.99, or our hearty crab and roasted garlic seafood bake.
If I wouldn't put it on my table at home, I wouldn't bring it in. My name's John Forsyth, and I see food differently.
Muscle pain can slow you down. New Advil Muscle and Joint relieves the pain of inflammation, so you can keep moving. New Advil Muscle and Joint. Take action.
Toyota's year-end countdown is on now with amazing offers on popular 2013 and remaining 2012 models, like 0.9% financing for up to 60 months on the Toyota Venza and Camry, plus great offers on other Toyota models. So hurry in today.
Wednesday on an all-new Dragon's Den.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You wasted our time and your money. What do you really think, Jim?
We do beautiful artwork like this. Dragon's Den, 8 Wednesday on CBC. Brought to you by the all-new...
Oh, it's a busy weekend of Grand Slam curling at the Rogers Masters. Don't forget, quarterfinal action continues tonight at 8:30 Eastern Time as Rob Falls joins Mike and Joan for the second set of quarterfinals. Then they're back at it tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the semifinals on Sportsnet. And we'll have the final at 1 Eastern on CBC. 1-1 through 3 ends in this quarterfinal match between two big heavyweights, Jeff Stoughton and Kevin Martin. Martin blanking the third to hold hammer.
And almost a conscious effort by Kevin to kind of play a little more conservatively. He wants to get a few more rocks in play, get the hammer here in these even ends, and try to find a way to score a deuce. Seems to always be the theory, whether you, it doesn't matter what end, you want to take 2 and hold your opponents to 1.
Yep, that's...
But they'll go harder this end than they did last.
And they got a small mistake out of Mark Nichols. He put his first rock behind the button, behind the tee line. And again, we say this over and over again. When you're just learning the game, especially junior curlers, they want to go to that button right away. And it's just, you're not helping yourself when you go that deep. It looks like a good shot, but it'll be used by the opposition.
Ben Hebert, who was an alternate with Steve Laycock at the Canadian and World Junior Championships in 2003. And a reminder, Steve Laycock and Brad Jacobs will be the feature match in the quarterfinals tonight on Sportsnet.
Looks in.
That's right, Steve
Really
Laycock grew up in Saltcote, Saskatchewan, Canada. Just on the farm just down the road from my farm.
I think Joan had a vote as to the feature tonight, Mark.
Honestly, I didn't. Steve earned the right to get to that that game by winning this tiebreaker game earlier today.
Could you see Steve's house from yours? Or?
No, his dad curled with my dad.
There's a joke there somewhere too, Mark, but we'll leave that alone.
But you know what? He won that World Juniors, and the town made me share my sign with him. I had a sign up front, and they added to it.
Again,
and I said it wasn't fair. It was too easy. He only won one World. Anyways, that'll be a great game tonight.
Holy hat, or just a hair heavy, eh?
All right.
There's a mistake.
Good throw. inner meltdown.
I started backing up quickly. Hey, John, top 12, wait. Yeah, top 12, top 12.
So a nice opportunity here for Reed Carruthers. Get in behind their center guard, keep it in front of the T line.
Yep, we're there. 4 foot, top 4. Whoa. Whoa. T-line, real close. It's all there, Jeff. Whoa. T-line, back button.
No, just let it go. Just let it go. Okay.
Hit the brakes, man.
Okay. Okay. Good throw.
Just that much, eh?
Yeah.
A little deep.
This match is beginning to follow a pattern of just how closely matched these two rinks are. You look at their last 5 head-to-head matchups.
Such an easy draw.
Pretty close. I mean, nobody's gotten on a streak. It's Martin with 3, Stoughton with 2.
And it looks like it's Stoughton's turn.
This goes according to form. And this season, a 1-1 record against each other. So not much to choose.
Well, and that's what we were on our opening talking about, try to find a matchup because this team is, both the teams out here are so strong on every position. Well, we're seeing mistakes now, though. The draw was too heavy, it went behind the T line, and now this freeze attempt also too heavy. So mistakes by both the seconds.
Yeah.
So Mark Kennedy, who's usually always 90–95%, with a flaw there.
You can get away with the same.
I'm going to give you a foot less. Okay.
Let's play hack.
Jeff wants to hit it.
Hack.
I like it too. I don't mind. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind. Hack weight, boys.
Yeah, the shot's a hack waiter, but they really want to make sure they roll towards the center line if possible and stay the 2 reds frozen right under the pile there. The freeze is the easier shot to get to the line, but Jeff doesn't like leaving these yellow ones in play.
Whoa! And that little extra weight, it's running straight.
I got the yellow. It's fine. It's gone.
Good shot.
So Reed Carruthers will tap out that Martin Stone, and
gold medal, he tells me what to do.
Stoughton will lie 2.
It's good weight. That's just that much weight. We could do this.
Yeah.
Same way as Reed just threw.
Just listening to John Meade. He's very funny guy, and he was just saying to Jeff very sarcastically, the guy wins a gold medal, he starts telling me what to do. I don't know what he's referring to Mark Nichols, telling him when to and not to sweep.
Back line hack.
Second rock for Mark Kennedy.
Close, whoa.
Just trying to get that inside flop.
Close. We're hack. Clean. Hack weight. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Oh,
guys.
Roll that fucker. Go. Boy, Mark. Good job, Mark. Beauty.
Oh, that's close.
Top button.
Top of the button.
We don't have 7-second delays on this broadcast.
We're shot, though.
What's that?
We're shot.
So where is he?
He's
top of the button.
Right
here. So just top
Reed's
8.
pretty sure they're shot. I'm not so sure.
Good
it
down
looks,
here?
Looks yellow.
Weight's the same, John.
Doesn't really change the plan here for John Meade. Play the freeze.
Yeah, it's very, very close.
I would say this is
top 8. Little out there right now. Top 8. Close. Get better. Yep.
Gotta go.
Whoa, if you can. Yep.
Hard! We're there. We're to it. Hard line. I don't need
Hard, hard,
hard.
Get around the guard.
Well, yellow's shot for sure now.
Feel it with your broom? What?
However, good line on the red stone.
We're shot.
There goes right in that slide.
I think they said we were, but I'm sure you guys are now. Yeah.
It's your shot to make. That's for darn sure. So this one's tougher because of the yellow guard. Like it's... Okay, I'm fine with it.
There you go. That's the ideal location. The corner freeze on that top red.
Top 8.
Speed's real good here.
Over to sheet E and another update.
And we saw that terrific shot by Sherry Madaw to keep them in this game. Well, now Tirinzoni has a shot for 2. Sherry Madaw is lying shot stone in the forefoot, and Tirinzoni is in the back with her second shot. So soft weight, trying to come through a bit of a port between the guards, and you notice they're right off. They really need this to curl in between this port, and it clips the guard. Sherry Madaw steals 1 point.
So now it's a 1-point margin for Tirinzoni.
And on our sheet, a bit of a mistake from John Morris.
Or draw right into it.
Kind of bounced off.
Smash it or draw into the yellow one.
Might get it to here.
Oh, it doesn't go.
But then he's got the double.
Yeah, unless you just want to tap that up.
What if we just freeze right in there?
The same draw.
What if we just draw what Johnny did? Same turn. We can play the same out turn or the same in turn. Put it right here.
He might be able to go thin enough and stick them both, and then we hooked ourselves. I think if anything, if you want to move a rock, you want to get this one in here. So this one goes. Or just try it. Try and get this to here.
Okay. Okay.
Should go a little bit.
Heel.
Yeah.
I like Jeff's gut call, and that is to move their top red one back a little bit. This
heel.
He's trying to throw this double, but the middle yellow will not be removed from the scoring area.
I think it's going to go further than he thinks. He's saying it's only going to go 4 or 5 inches, but we'll see. It looks like it'll go quite a bit further than that. Jeff's seen a few of these in his day, though.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Good.
Good.
Goes easy.
There you
Got them
go.
both.
Didn't look that tricky.
Just try and move it to there.
I had doubt.
Just try and
There
move
you
it
go.
Yeah.
I might be able to get it an inch or 2 over here. I don't know.
Nice throw there, John.
Thanks. I thought that would go.
Yeah, just the angle. It looks goofy from here. You look at it from where the rock's coming, and it hits half the rock, yeah.
So now the run back, try to split that rock right out of the rings.
Gotta think, whoa. Yeah.
Needs curl.
Shooter.
No.
All of a sudden, there's a little bit of pressure here on Kevin. One good guard here from Stoughton's really going to put some pressure on Kevin Martin. He needs to guard this perfectly so Kevin can't get at that red stone and save his shooter. Kevin will have to try some sort of run back again, and then Jeff can decide whether he wants to go for the steal or just split the rings, give him his 1.
Hey, if you're going to call us on it. What? Mark called Jeff.
Replace it, Jeff?
What's that?
Replace it?
Yeah.
They're just joking around. These guys spent a lot of time together on the tour, not just here in Brantford,
Good
but
speed down here, Jeff.
many weekends throughout the season.
A little less.
Weight's good.
Weight's good.
Clean it.
Just has to bite the line, guys.
Weight's good, John. Halfway tight.
Might over curl.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Real tight.
Lots of communication
Right to your
needed to
broom.
place
Whoa.
guards on this swingy ice.
Stay with it. It's got to get a little bit across the line.
Yep! Yep! Hard!
Go, guys. Yep.
Perfect.
Good.
Like I said, that looks easy. It's actually really, really hard.
Shot, Jeff.
So now it's Kevin Martin's turn to try to run this guard back and split out the shot stone.
And even if he makes it, there will be a guard out front, and Stoughton can still try to force him to take one.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Shooter. Hard, John.
Very nice.
So left the guard, foot from the ring. So Jeff can get this almost full forefoot, really, and Kevin's going to have to outdraw it.
Nice shot, Kev. Beauty.
Mine might have been
warp
a little
in there.
soft, Jeff. Okay. I will get there.
This was the draw that Kevin Martin made 2 ends ago. He thought that it curled almost 6 feet.
Good, Jeff. Split the T line, guys. Good.
Okay, split the T line. Get it as much into the forefoot as you think you can. Tricky part for Kevin Martin is he's probably going to have to go 2 or 3 inches wider than Jeff does, just to make sure his line's better, and just changes the speed a little bit. So he can't learn a little bit from this shot of Jeff Stoughton's, but his line will definitely be different.
Heavy. Back forward. Heavy. Just line's good,
Weight's
guys.
good.
Yep. Hard.
Got to go to get by here.
Hard.
Just watch it warp around that guard.
Where are you going to?
Just tough 8, tough work. Yep. Keep going.
Keep going, Reed. Go. Good job, boys. Good brush, guys.
Good sweep, and it'll force Kevin to take one.
You think it was top 8?
Good end.
I was whispering heavy to them. I thought it was a little heavy.
Yeah.
Like I said, good front end, doesn't listen to their skip.
That's a trick.
You know, we talked about this in an earlier broadcast. The skips are, everybody's trying to make the shot, and so the thrower will release and give the sweeper some information, but a good sweeping team takes in the information but then makes their own decisions. It's their job to place it. So as Mike said, have to go a little farther out on this draw.
He's taken a good 6 inches more ice than Jeff did.
Lots of weight, Kev. How much? Line only. Back 4.
Last rock for Kevin Martin.
Can't go yet. Line's a hair tight. Yep. Come on. Line's tight.
We're okay. We're not that heavy.
Okay.
Let it go.
Where is he?
We're T-line.
Sweeper's all over it now.
Go ahead, Dan. Yep. We're not heavy.
Going for line.
It's good.
Great communication there from Hebert and
That's
Kennedy.
a hard shot.
So Martin was a hard shot.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Ticking off the Stoughton stone for 1. Through 4 ends, his lead is 1. This began with a crowded house in the first, but just 1 point to separate these two now.
Okay, your LTE versus this 4G on the count of 3.
Okay.
Ready? 1.
Done.
What?
What?
No, we have to go together on 3. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Done.
No, you have to wait till I get to 3. Got it? 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You're done already, aren't you? Okay.
Rogers was first to launch LTE so you can surf and download with revolutionary speed. Choose from the largest selection of LTE superphones starting from just 1 cent, and you'll get up to 12 months free unlimited video streaming.
Poker. Sometimes the cards leave you stranded. Sometimes they keep you hanging. And sometimes they'll put you on top of the world. Where will your cards take you? PartyPoker.net. Feel it.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let
our third date. I'm into this, but I wonder if she is. Are we moving forward? Did she like the movie? Does she like me? I wish I had a sign. I'll take that as a yes.
The 2013 Chevrolet Cruze with available mileage system to connect with what really matters. Chevrolet, driving our world forward.
This time, it's our time. It's time for men to talk openly about prostate cancer. In my late 40s, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, but thanks to early detection, I'm now healthy and enjoying life to the fullest. It's time to encourage all men as of age 40 to talk to their doctor about their prostate cancer risk. 1 in 7 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. It's our time to take charge of our health.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity.
Almost nothing can dampen a baby's mood when he wakes up dry in Pampers. Unlike other diapers, Pampers has 3 super absorbent layers for up to 12 hours of protection overnight and dry, beautiful mornings. Pampers, peaceful nights, playful days.
Welcome back to Sports Weekend. Time now for an update. A Canadian skiing superstar is moving on. Ashley McIver became the face of ski cross, first through her participation in the X Games. She had so much success in this wild and woolly sport, but truly broke through at the Vancouver Whistler Games, where ski cross made its Olympic debut in 2010. It was, to date, the defining moment in the history of ski cross, and McIver became the poster child by virtue of the fact that she was the first to win an Olympic gold medal in ski cross. And so now she announces her retirement at the age of 29. And Ashley McIver joins us from Vancouver, BC. Why retire now, Ashley?
Such a good question. Well, it's been a very difficult decision for me. And it's taken me a long time to come to this decision. But I think that it would be a difficult decision at any stage of my career. And this timing just makes the most sense for me.
A catastrophic injury following the Olympic Games, and I'm wondering if this played a part in your decision. If so, how?
Oh, for sure. That was one of many contributing factors. You know, that was topping off a long list of injuries from all sorts of sports beyond ski cross. And of course, it's been tough coming back from that, but we have the best physiotherapists and training staff in the world, and they've all done a great job, and I've done my best to put the time and energy in, and do all the tedious physio exercises in the gym and make sure that that knee comes back strong. And it's been looking promising. I've just decided that it's not really worth the risk of injuring it further on a race course in the next 18 months, and jeopardizing my ability to ski recreationally for the rest of my life.
The death of Nick Zoricic last season, your teammate Sarah Burke's death in freestyle halfpipe. I'm wondering, Ashley, are we pushing the envelope too far in this discipline?
To be honest, the sports are all getting safer. People are taking further measures to ensure the safety of the athletes, and of course those are also contributing factors. Every time you lose a friend, it plays on your emotions, of course, and it makes you reevaluate everything. And I think it's important that we give those tragedies the respect they deserve, because they should come into play when you're making decisions going forward. Making decisions based on gut instincts, whether it's a decision to hit a cliff or take a jump or to continue in your sport. And, I've lost lots of friends in the mountains, and I've lost friends to cancer and recently ALS. And the fact is, our sports are dangerous, and death is part of life, and those are definitely experiences that I've struggled to get through, but I wouldn't say that those are factors in my decision to retire, and I have every bit of confidence that these sports are moving forward when it comes to safety standards.
I know there's already been some modeling in your career, perhaps some broadcasting coming up. Thanks for doing this, Ashley, and good luck.
Thanks so much.
Ashley McIver in Vancouver. At the Masters in Brantford, Ontario, Kevin Martin leads Jeff Stoughton 2-1 after 4 ends. Grand Slam curling on CBC coming up.
You know, I visit 6 continents, 3.5 billion homes in one night. This thing will do over 1,800 miles an hour. In a snowstorm, against the wind.
Experience a revolution in speed with our improved network that's always getting faster. Surf and download with blazing speed and get it with TV in a bundle for $64.72 a month, including our enhanced Wi-Fi modem.
What is exceptional? Is it being 2% lighter or 5 millimeters lower? Introducing the all-new 2013 Lexus ES. There's not a single refinement that makes it exceptional. There are hundreds. The all-new ES and ES Hybrid. Discover the exceptional at esinthedetails.ca.
If it wasn't for you, don't know what I'd do. I'd have nothing to prove. I'd have nothing to lose. I'd be all lost at sea with no reason to make it through. If it wasn't for you.
People's is the diamond store. Let love shine.
The 5-meter chair push. It's not a professional sport, but it takes the same effort. And it takes a diaper that fits their every move. Pampers Cruisers with 3-way fit. Adapt perfectly at the waist, legs, and bottom for up to 12 hours of protection. And all the freedom to play freely. Pampers Cruisers. It's time to play.
Wouldn't it be cool if we took the already great Sentra apart and completely reimagined it with best-in-class combined fuel economy? If it had front and rear LED lamps and a technology suite with Bluetooth, navigation, and other handy stuff. Yeah, that would be cool. Introducing the all-new Nissan Sentra. It's our most innovative Sentra ever. Nissan, innovation that excites.
The Grand Slam of curling on CBC, the Rogers Masters from the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center in Brantford, Ontario, the telephone city where 136 years ago Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, and who would have thought all these years later that his invention would spawn a telecom company that brought the Slam back to life.
Kind of cool.
Not heavy.
Fifth and first rocks underway.
Yeah, you're right. You got to go.
In a 2-1 Kevin Martin lead over Jeff Stoughton.
Line's good. Line's good. Gotta go. Line's good. Lock her on. Lock it on, guys.
Great brushing again.
Well swept. Couple inches. Well swept. Back 8, guys.
Oh, come on, Mark.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was all about.
Sorry. Just one clean. Yep. Easy, Reed. Easy. Okay, weight's good.
Just full back 8, guys.
Weight's there, Jeff.
Whoa, Reed. Being facetious or sincere?
No, I don't know. He was. I think it's because he threw heavy, maybe.
He felt like he was sliding it really quickly, I think, and was trying to grind in that back knee.
Update on sheet D.
Down, so.
McEwen Cotter with Cotter and a 2-0 lead.
Nice draw for 2 here for Mike McEwen.
Line's good.
Shoot the rings anywhere.
One of the best young teams in the world right now, still trying to fight their way out of Manitoba.
Yes, they have a lot of trouble winning the province, but they just won the last Bonspiel on the cash circuit last weekend, which was in Swan River. Had a lot of the big names in, and they came first, and so they're definitely on a roll coming in here.
And they've won a couple slams already. They've lost 3 Manitoba finals in a row, though, Mark, and
yes,
that starts to play on your mind after a while.
2 to Stoughton, 1 to Fowler, but a deuce there. for Mike McEwen to tie it at 2 with Cotter.
Where you go around it or free stars? Second at the top. Go around it. Free stars.
Well, a few rocks in play here for Stoughton. He's got to be reasonably pleased here. He's going to have a chance to get third rock into the rings.
That's what I was wondering.
I just think outturn's better. Because if he noses...
Yeah. Free stars.
Okay.
Throw another one in the rings here. Kind of an unusual strategy, drawing into the open side. We don't see that very often at these events. You know, he was gambling a little bit that Kevin would ignore it and go around the center guard, and it paid off, and plus he got a bit of a miss. So kind of a double bonus there for Stoughton.
It's got a curl!
Take a look if you can, guys. Right here.
Just a little bit more defensive way to play with last rock. You know, Stoughton has the hammer back.
Certainly less traditional than what we've been seeing in the last number of years, that's for sure. But, good weight there from Reed. Kevin will try to double those off now.
On the nose, buddy. I think we should keep the weight up a bit. Normal?
Yep. On the nose, make the double, Mark.
Should curl up a little bit here, Mark.
We knows, they knows, we got to roll.
Yep.
Yeah, they're thinking ahead.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's a mistake.
That's not sure if Jeff's still lying too. It's a big mistake, actually.
Same weight is okay, guys?
Yeah, it looks like he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Mark Kennedy off his game a little bit here.
Yes, yeah. You just were so used to seeing them so razor sharp. As I said, when they were dominating the scene in that 2009, 2010, you just didn't see these kind of little tiny mistakes.
Got a curl.
Let me in.
Take a look.
We're okay, we're okay. It's all there.
Where are you?
Right to your broom.
Yeah, go deeper then. Angle's no good. Go, 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 go. That's fine. Good. Okay.
Then if they make the double peel, we freeze here. We're better than that one.
Sorry, I don't like doing that, but I thought it was there.
That weight through last end will be good here.
It's going right around everything, top of the button.
Yeah. That was like T-line?
Yes.
You got it the same way. This will be,
you're right.
You're right. Be good here.
Yeah,
this is the spot that's just a fraction heavier out here on this side.
Whether it curls more or is just a little bit heavier, we don't know, but we've seen many stones that came up short in this spot.
Line. Yep. Hard line. We're heavy. Line only. Hard line. No, wait to it. Hard. Line's tight. Line's tight.
Just curls
hard
here.
Line. Hard. Line's
Real
tight.
hard.
They don't want to. Hard.
You get by the guard?
Nope. Just a tough spot. Just not very many shots made on that side of the sheet in the last few days. And they're not alone. I said it's been happening just about to every team.
Now your weight's perfect. Ouch.
Where's
Stoughton still lying too.
And has last rock, and that's becoming a very dangerous situation for Kevin Martin.
And throwing, yeah. It's not good for Martin right now.
Trying to come in there themselves and freeze to that shot stone.
Would love just to get it right into this area here, and you know, without that coming in, if Kevin's got a little in-off option there on his on one of John Morris's, but if you can get another one in there buried, it becomes a pretty tight situation here for Kevin Martin.
Line's good.
Wait only.
Wait only.
Mark hasn't stopped. He wants to go.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Hook.
Got about half there. I think it got buried enough where I can't get rid of it, but John doesn't like it.
I don't think so. I think they can hit, if they can hit what they can see of the rock that has just been delivered, those two reds will be doubled out.
And the little bonus here might be for, after it bounces off this stone, this red's going to be working its way over towards these other two at the back of the 8-foot as well. So it could get really, really messy.
Got to come close to the top yellow, though.
John Morris bringing some big weight.
Whoa.
1, 2.
Really unlucky. But really unlucky there. There's funny angles, and that back red just kind of hung around it. Kevin's hoping it's far enough out. I think it is.
Yeah.
Well, they couldn't all fit, though. They couldn't all fit through the hole.
He hit it maybe a little thinner than what he wanted.
The yellow shooter goes in and stops the one from going out of the ring.
All the rocks through that hole. It wasn't possible.
And a ricochet in the back, too.
Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't have drawn that one out, I don't think, Mark. That was some graphics. So good situation here for Stoughton. John Meade just threw this come around, so he'll be looking to get this more buried so there's no double, but still a great chance for a deuce here for Stoughton.
Stoughton's only counting one right now. The top Yellowstone is second shot.
These guys don't want to sweep it. They want to keep this in front of the tee line.
Finish it a bit.
Yep, now go a bit. Yep.
They got to go for line.
Oh, that picked. It stopped. It was starting to really
had lots of weight.
glide in there.
Yeah, I guess. I thought both were about the same.
Meade had another look in the 12-foot there.
Path and
those two stones.
So control with like that. Okay.
So I'm going to throw control, and Kevin's going to try to figure out a way to get one buried there on the slide. He's going to probably have to make a hit and roll. See if he wants to roll or just knows it.
Control weight.
Yeah. Right now it's Stoughton line 2, maybe 3.
I think it's just 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, so close. Whoa! Whoa for nose.
Whoa for nose. I mean, it's still on the outside. He wants to make sure he shot rock here. Did the trick.
I just think he was just a little bit full on the broom.
I held very long time. Playing the same shot, nosing it, but Jeff's looking at just tapping it back.
I mean, that would he still goes for it, though, right? Probably still goes for the roll.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Figure out what Kevin's going to play.
Can't jam here, though.
No, that's what I mean. That's why I was thinking. Sit on the nose is good.
Well, let's try and roll a hair. There's no point in just giving it to him.
Okay.
2 times in a row. What are you throwing then?
Hack weights should be good, Joe.
Okay. Okay. If you like something else, Jeff, like if you like throwing it with some weight.
No, I don't. I just don't like 3 inches of bump.
Just quiet weight, going to tap it out and lie 2. You're hoping Martin doesn't make the roll buried. That's
exactly, and take away the deuce. Yeah.
He's going to nose it, replace that with a red stone, and Kevin will try to hit and roll off that stone into the button and force Stoughton to play a tap.
These are difficult shots. The in-between weights, the hacks and the bumps, to know when they're going to break. This is a precision hit and where they want to roll just a tiny bit.
And this shot really separates the really great teams from the ones that are kind of just learning and finding their way around. Is that they're Stoughton and Martin and Howard, so just able to control their hit weight so well.
All there. Whoa, close.
No. Can I clean it?
No. Whoa.
You overthrow these just a hair and they just won't curl.
No.
Trying to let it get to nose. Looks pretty good.
It's fine.
Well done. Beautiful weight. Just tapped it through the rings.
Had to talk to it for a bit.
They listen when they're thrown quietly like that. The heavy ones don't listen very much.
Double. Yeah. If we do make contact, mind you, this does go through back here.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Well.
Even a deuce here is not doesn't kill us. A 3.
Yeah.
We have shot. Okay. I would. Who just threw that?
Yeah. The bad part is, Johnny, if you get in here, it's a
pretty gimme. The best part is probably just to do like that.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I see that. If you think that's, I don't mind giving her a go if you want.
Yeah. Well, the worry I've got, even if I make this, it's, you know, it's
pretty. Okay.
Kevin's looking at playing the double.
I know it's a hard double.
You're right, though. If you make contact, as long as it's not like a centimeter, then it's going to come right through here.
I think we give it a go, John.
Okay.
This, as far as thin doubles go, this is one of the thinnest. You're only going to hit an inch or two of the top stone, almost a redirect to get rid of it. And it's got to be big weight to get rid of the top one through the house.
The other option, of course, is just to hit this and roll the
Yes.
shooter underneath. And not many players would play this double, but Kevin very accurate with the big weight. Good. Throw it clean.
Big final rock for Kevin Martin here in the 5th end.
Trying to back it up.
No.
Oh, geez, I like that throw it on my hand. It curls.
Not real close. A free draw for 2 here for Stoughton, and
like that throw.
it's a big deuce against Kevin Martin. Hard to get a 2-point two off Kevin.
They were on it right out of his hand, trying to back it up just a little bit.
Damn.
It was a very difficult shot.
Sorry, we get.
And now a pretty standard draw to the 8-foot for a big deuce. First one of the game.
T-line.
Jeff Stoughton, final stone here in the 5th.
I had back 4 right now.
Off. We talked about teams don't even want to clean on these surfaces because it'll actually affect the rock, make it go a little bit farther, and they're backing away.
Whoa.
Don't touch 4.
Yeah, let me just take a quick look, but I didn't think it was.
So Jeff Stoughton.
A lot of walk away, but made his deuce.
They already said 2.
Draw for 2.
Bounce back. Grab a deuce.
And Stoughton with his first lead in this game.
Wasn't quite close enough, Nick.
Goes up 3-2 as we head for a break. The 6th end coming up in this Rogers Masters quarterfinal from Brantford.
Yeah. Okay, your LTE versus this 4G on the count of 3. Ready? 1.
Done.
What?
What?
No, we have to go together on 3. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Done.
No, you have to wait till I get to 3. Got it? 3. 1, 2, 3. You're done already, aren't you? Okay.
Rogers was first to launch LTE so you can surf and download with revolutionary speed. Choose from the largest selection of LTE superphones starting from just 1 cent, and you'll get up to 12 months free unlimited video streaming.
The freedom and spirit of Malibu is an awesome place to be. Introducing the all-new 2013 Chevrolet Malibu Eco. Sophisticated new styling and the fuel-saving intelligence of eAssist that uses fuel when you need it and preserves it when you don't. All while offering remarkable highway fuel efficiency. The all-new 2013 Chevrolet Malibu Eco has everything to put you in the Malibu state of mind. Chevrolet, driving our world forward.
The best part of our designer suits isn't that our tailors fit them perfectly. The best part is that now at Moore's it's buy one, get one free on most everything in the store, including the modern fit suits tailored for today. Well made, well priced, well dressed. Moore's.
If you were seriously injured in an auto collision, do you know the insurance benefits to which you'd be entitled?
Oh.
If you want to know, here's where to go. ibc.ca, Insurance Bureau of Canada.
Competition everywhere. PokerStars.net. We are poker.
They're here, the hottest new machines of 2013, just in time for the Polaris Holiday Sales Event. Get financing as low as 3.99% and rebates up to $1,700 on terrain-dominating sleds, legendary ATVs, powerful utility vehicles, and razor-sharp sport machines. Hurry to your Polaris dealer by December 31st for financing as low as 3.99% and rebates up to $1,700. Get the details at Polaris.com.
Update on Sheet E. Sherry Maddah of Ontario battling jet lag and a worthy opponent.
And after that terrible start that she had to fight from a 3-point deficit, she held Tirinzoni to 1 point, was down 4-2 here in the 6th end. And with this shot, nice and clean, get rid of that rock, and there it is, 2 points to tie the game after 6.
A big deuce for Sherry Maddah with 2 ends to go against Tirinzoni. Back to our feature match on Sheet C. Jeff Stoughton with his first lead of the afternoon after a deuce in 5.
Whoa, guys, whoa, guys. Good shot, Ben.
First thing is you have Jeff with the 1 point lead. He'll throw another guard, a tight guard.
Mine's pretty good.
You got more room if you can wait.
Curl,
that's the curl.
Read in, read.
Come on, right here. Let's go.
Yep.
Gotta go like crazy, guys. Come on. Come on, guys.
Now Stoughton helps out. They're all over this one.
They're going to get this to the center line.
Good shot.
Okay.
Good. Good, sweet.
Familiar pattern again.
Just
top 4, corner guard, center guard.
Just heavy draw, eh? Heavy draw.
You see that stone is about an inch or 2 exposed, so I said the making your guard perfect is important because now Kevin can actually move that back behind the tee line with Ben Hebert throwing this kind of back 8-foot weight.
Clean. Got 12. Yep. Whoa. Heart. Back line. Heart. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Back 12. Whoa. Bye. Never.
Shot.
Behind the tee.
It's a good shot. Guy on the tee line is good for Martin.
Good shot.
We've got an update now on Sheet D. McEwen and Cotter.
Jim Cotter has controlled this end entirely. That stone at the back 8-foot is completely buried, but behind a very long guard. And Jim is just kind of throwing a backline tap here and see if he can't get 3. And Jim's been pretty solid all week. You've watched him. He's one of these guys you just don't kind of unassuming and just kind of wins his share of games. And look at this shot. Just by the guard. They're going hard to get by the one top 12. McEwen's walking away. He knows what he's in for. Great shot for 3.
So the Jim Cotter rink from Kelowna Verdun with a big lead.
Big addition to that Jim Cotter team is Gunlickson, young player from Manitoba, joined Jim just this year, and he's really brought them some success early.
And quite an interesting story is he was hired by the Russian Curling Federation in 2010 to develop the game and represent that country in the 2014 Sochi Winter Games. And that deal was announced in April, and he was fired in November when he and his mates decided not to relinquish their Canadian citizenship in order to expedite their Russian citizenship. All right, another update coming from Sheet B.
So this is Eve Muirhead playing against Shannon Clybring. So one lone yellow stone in there, all those red ones belonging to Eve. So this is a shot for many. And like, take a look here, on and off. They will remove, just moving over their other red, and it's a score of 4.
Eve Muirhead of Scotland with those hypnotic eyes cracks a 4 in 6, and we have handshakes through 6 as Muirhead defeats Clybrink 7-2.
Impressive performance there from
This
Eve.
is a nice spot here. It's
For
Keane.
speed, you think?
Keane, yeah, because remember Ben's guard. Keane.
Lost a must-win game last night to Sherry Madal yesterday, so it's a nice bounce back for her.
Absolutely.
Had to beat the Jennifer Jones rink, Caitlin Laws 7-5 in the tiebreaker to get into this quarterfinal.
And Stoll, though, that was down in the game, came from behind to win that one.
We can wait. It's all there, Kev.
It looks like this is all Stoughton, of course, all these red stones in the rings, but Kevin Martin can use these. He's got that corner guard. A good freeze here is going to go a long ways to helping them score with this with Hammer in the sixth end here.
Oh, Johnny, whoa.
Okay. How much is buried?
Half. Thick half.
Just didn't finish it.
Like back line kind of hack.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't scare the guards.
So hack Wade, and
he in
you
front
can
of
see the
ours?
little gap there
Yeah,
between the
just
yellow.
finish.
They're hoping I was going to curl another 4 or 5 inches where that yellow zone would be unremovable, but certainly not the easiest shot, but very makeable here.
I can only see a third.
See a third, you say?
I can get it with hack.
Hack.
I think if you play hack, it's touching it, so hack's going to put it here.
I'm trying to get to the nose, though.
Well,
Whatever you like. Whatever you like.
The harder you throw it, the more momentum the yellow will have, but the less it will curl. So it's kind of one of those.
Even bump it, you can go here too.
Trying to figure out what you want to do. Side throw bump, which is kind of a backboard wake.
And this is one of the characteristics of this particular team. They will make suggestions to Jeff, but they don't like to mess around with him too much. Like they give that final decision to him, and he will, when there's too much input, he'll shut down and stop making his gut calls and not perform as well.
Okay. We were on it, so I figured we'd try and move it.
I thought we'd get by.
Didn't get too close to guard there, but here's Muirhead moving on.
Can we freeze to
A
that?
7-2 win over Clybrink. She's into the semifinals.
I don't know where to put the broom.
Four-time world junior champion. That big 4 in the sixth end.
Yeah, he does. It's a tough double. But he doesn't.
She'll get the winner, Holman Horgan there. So.
Don't forget more quarterfinal action coming up tonight on Sportsnet at 8:30 Eastern. Rob Faulds with Mike and Joan, followed by the semifinals tomorrow morning at 8 Eastern on Sportsnet, and then we'll have the final tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern on CBC.
He doesn't have a. What if we roll to the back of the forefoot?
No, this is good.
What are you thinking?
Like freeze / tap, as long as we're on the inside a bit, eh?
Okay, so just a hair positive then.
Yeah, what they're saying there, Jeff Sout's going to come in off that yellow stone. And, they're trying to put this yellow John Morris's shot somewhere where it cannot be removed.
That's got to be back line. Heavy!
Oh, it's close.
Way close. They're going out wider than anybody else has been for these draws. So a little bit of a guess for curl and weight.
Okay, we missed it.
I know we did.
Let it die. Let it die. It's buried.
Just gotta stop. Gotta stop, bud. Never.
It's not even there, Kev. It's back button.
Yep. That's pretty good.
Not bad. Okay.
Just
more
warped
of a hill
in there.
Yeah, that's a good throw, John.
That curl more than the one I had edge of 8.
You know what? That's not bad. Yeah,
Let's revisit our key matchup this afternoon, brought to you by Gold Line.
Well, take a look at that percentage for draws for John Morris. There has been mistakes made out here, definitely, by both thirds throughout the game.
But John Meade with a decided edge in his shooting percentage.
Look firm. Yep. Whoa, firm. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Oh. Yes. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Rolling top of the button.
No. Whoa, Jeff. Whoa, Jeff. Okay.
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of halfway between being in front of either of those rocks that were already in the 4 foot.
Will be keener.
Yep.
The spot will be keener and a bit more gradual. Yep. So I don't want to throw any more weight.
John Morris got really fortunate on his first one. He missed the call. He wanted to kind of freeze to the one in the rings, and it ended up in a really great spot.
Well, they went much wider than they've been, and you heard him say here, this one's much keener and more gradual curl.
John Morris, who's been struggling with his draw weight this afternoon, his second rock here in the 6th end.
Whoa, nope, 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 nope. Stay
Rock
close.
reacting completely differently from that first one.
Nope.
Good looking shot.
Mark, go.
Touch. Mostly buried.
Nice shot.
Half buried anyway.
So close to perfect.
Martin lying 2 and a smile on the face of Morris.
I just want to take a look
but
whether there's a double available.
I would think so.
And if you miss the back one, you're going to have this.
Maybe, yeah.
Let's make this.
Yeah, just a little high, eh? Hit it across top?
Yeah. Just nut it right here. Actually, yeah, it did not.
Yeah. Okay. Like it.
So it's the run back double that they're playing.
Upturn?
I think it's going to go right up the
And
sheet,
this
isn't
call
it?
is so matter-of-factly. This is not an easy shot. And
that actually, if it's almost right there where I need.
just a hair high
Should curl
side.
a little bit, or no?
I think at this point in the game, I'd be surprised. It's up to you. If you like it, it's good.
Bit less. Okay.
So you're just off nose, and they're going to run it back right onto the top yellow one. They try to get rid of both yellows. You know, really just killing one of those yellows would be a good shot and open things up with a hair. But
absolutely.
You're again about expectations here. Expecting to run this back and stick it and make the Rays double. This is not an easy shot.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Stoughton's first rock.
Okay. Good.
Killed one.
Killed one, but left the center line guard. So Kevin Martin will just replace it, and there is a guard to hide it behind.
Oh, I thought we had that one for more than two.
Close. Yeah.
Jeff, sorry, if Kevin.
For sure.
Can,
So we want to
there
go
it is.
right
Good look at
here,
it. They're
pretty much.
dead perfectly buried behind that guard that Jeff left out front. If you can never get one right at the
we
top
don't want
button.
to leave it so he can throw an intern freeze to be second.
Okay. So
If we-
top button.
Yeah, because if we freeze to this,
Then he can, yeah.
and he freezes, we might be shot rock.
But we will never
We're
get
never
loose.
getting two.
So we want to be top T-line, top button, Mark. Okay?
Is full 4 okay?
Not really. Well,
top of the lid.
might have that.
Yeah,
but
wait the top
So
button.
you heard them say exactly what they're doing in terms of positioning the stones. And they're saying the perfect spot would be to just bring the rock in here, and they wanted to stop right in this area. If they come any deeper than that, Jeff Stoughton could freeze on the yellow that Kevin is throwing and get second rock, but there's no way for Stoughton to, or for Martin to get two. So, and if they can make this perfect to the top of the button, then the three's actually in play because there's nowhere to go for Jeff Stoughton.
Line only.
It's close. Got room. Got room. Got room.
Bit of a guess at how much this will curl.
Whoa then. Just bite top button. Can't yet. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. We're heavy. Whoa. Whoa.
Martin looking for the top of the button.
Them say we're heavy.
It's too far as he freezes onto his own stone.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay. That's lightning there.
That's okay. Didn't think it'd be that lightning. Sorry, Johnny.
And that is the mistake when you have
I've thrown it many times and I've been
two really strong sweepers. It's just a huge mistake not to use them.
And the question is, if you we're going to zoom in a little, if you can see the pin in the center, if Stoughton can ever get, there's a look, you can see the pinhole there right beside the, if Stoughton can ever come down and nudge that Yellowstone an inch or two, he may even get shot rock. Kevin may not have a shot to score.
Down to a reader.
But you got to be careful. You cannot roll off of this in your attempt to freeze. You cannot roll off of this shot stone and give Kevin Martin a shot for three. So, you know, not an easy shot. Kevin Martin threw this draw 2 ends ago. It curls over here.
Thank goodness Jeff has also thrown this spot, so he understands what's going to happen here. So, but you're right, it's about execution here.
Jeff Stoughton trying to set up the steal. Last rock here in 6.
They can make the freeze. No way for Martin to score two, and if he ever gets shot rock, there's no way for Kevin to score.
We're there.
Going for line.
Gotta go, guys. Gotta
Going for line.
Is it enough?
Good job.
I think yellow is
Martin.
1.
Yeah, yellow stayed for shot. So.
And a wide turn, wide out-turn draw for 2 for Kevin Martin.
Throw maybe a
The
board
question for
weight or
Kevin is there a risk of having this over curl and nudge the yellow back? It doesn't look like it's going to happen.
The only thing I'm worried about is that guard.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no, it's there. It's there.
Yep. Nah, it's too dangerous.
No, just draw.
Scoring 1 isn't horrible here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So
it's not worth taking a chance on giving him one.
If we get by that real tight,
squeak it. I'm going to throw it in out.
Okay.
And squeak it.
Benny.
It's there.
Okay.
Ben, if you got
T-line, doesn't really matter.
If you got T-line, you can tickle it.
Even almost come to this one.
Just
you can.
So you're going to throw it in, out, and squeeze the outside. These are all lingo. So Kevin's going to, what he means by that is as he lets the rock go, he's just going to feed it outward, some outward motion just slightly to keep it running straighter for longer. And he's hoping that as he does that, in order to have the proper line to get to the button, he has to just squeeze by this outside guard because it's going to be curling so much as it comes in towards the center to actually maintain the line to keep it on the left side of center line as we're looking at it. Tough shot.
And if it does over curl and he happens to be just a little bit heavy, the question was if he bumped that top red, would he actually lose shot stone?
Saw that with the little release there. This kind of fed it out a little.
Line's perfect.
Interesting.
Martin loves the line.
Perfect.
No. Where is he?
Last rock here in 6.
Line only, John.
Lots of room.
No, can't.
Lots of room. Lots of room.
No, can't.
Lots of room. Oh.
Sailing just a little heavy. He'll get 1. Missing a chance for a deuce.
That was a pretty tough deuce, but
it was hard.
I'd say mission accomplished for Stoughton.
So Martin ties it at 3 through 6 ends of this heavyweight battle in Brantford.
Wow, our 3rd date. I'm into this, but I wonder if she is. Are we moving forward? Did she like the movie? Does she like me? I wish I had a sign. I'll take that as a yes.
The 2013 Chevrolet Cruze with available mileage system to connect with what really matters. Chevrolet, driving our world forward.
I just got a new phone. Amazing. But paying to activate it, even more annoying than my new roommate.
Hello, roomie. You're out of detergent.
Still not as annoying as activation fees.
New Tide Pods 3-in-1 detergent. Pop in the drum of any machine to wash any size load. It dissolves in any temperature, even cold. Tide Pods, a powerful 3-in-1 detergent that cleans, brightens, and fights stains. So all your looks pop. Hop in, stand out.
It's where we come to match skill against ego, where we check, call, and raise. It's where night turns into morning and friends turn into foes, where odds can be tested and aces can get cracked, where the river can turn deuces into trips and fear into confidence, because uncertainty is a rush, and what happens next is anyone's guess. FullTiltPoker.net. It's where we play.
We have been beating teams that are better than us all year long. You boys ought to think about why that is before you go out there for the second half.
We all know who we're playing for. I'm not going to let it end here. There's no...
We'll get you back to curling in just a moment. For now, here's a Sports Weekend update. After some informal discussions today, reports are indicating that the NHL and the Players Association will resume negotiations on Monday. To date, 327 games of the season have been lost. The lockout is entering week number 9, and this is day number 63. Meantime, the Alpine speed season begins next weekend. Lindsey Vonn, after some intestinal problems, kept after in the hospital, is expected to race the GS at Aspen. We'll have that on CBC as well. Eric Gay is tweeting that his knee feels fine, and he will be skiing the downhill at Lake Louise on Saturday on CBC. Right now, let's go back to Brantford and the Masters.
Line's good.
Scott, this quarterfinal between Stoughton and Martin, deadlocked at 3, and we're nicely underway here in the 7th end.
Been a battle, a lot of great shots made, especially by Jeff. You know, he seems to have found ways to hold Kevin to 1. Great freeze there under pressure. Nice run back on his first. And I think Kevin would say he probably feels like he's given away a couple of opportunities in this game.
But, you know, and they're just tough opportunities. Every shot has been very, very difficult. Here in the 7th, though, he's tied, so he's throwing the center guard first. He doesn't want Jeff Stoughton to blank this 7th end and take the hammer coming home.
Lock it on. Mark, lock it on.
So for him, he's looking for a steal here in 7 or to hold Jeff Stoughton to just a single.
We've got an update now from Sheet E. Tirinzoni of Switzerland and Sherry Mada of Ontario. This was 4-4 heading into the 7th.
Tell you what,
an angle race for 4 here, actually.
What a battle between Mada and Tirinzoni. Lots of rocks in play every end. You can see this angle. Was a little dangerous that she could have picked out her own shot stone, but she ends up with 2 and a 2-point lead coming home.
It's a great shot. Tirinzoni, one of those teams that not a lot of us know of here. She actually got enough points last year to get into the Players' Championship as well. So that's top 8 teams in the world when it came to world rankings. So she was way up there. You know, Miriam Ott, of course, is the world champion, but even Miriam didn't have enough points to get into that event. So it's an accomplished team.
Yeah, no, she lost only once through the round robin to Erica Brown of the United States.
Yeah, we watched her beat Jennifer Jones in a qualifier. Basically, there was for first place in the pool yesterday. Did again beat her fairly soundly. Wasn't under a lot of pressure. And although Sherry Mada's been fighting her way back, you know, Tirinzoni's always been up in this game right from the get-go.
Line's good. Back ring. Clean. Close.
Just trying to jiggle this little stack of stones on the center line.
I think you made a good point, Joan. The last thing Kevin wants to happen here is a blank end. So scoring 1, give him 1 or steal 1 is the option. You see the angles are pretty good there for Martin.
Yes, they ended up. You can see where those yellows are
Could drill the out turn across the top,
giving them a chance to hit either of those yellow ones and remove the red behind them.
See our update there. McEwen drew for 1 in the 5th end, so Cotter has the hammer. 2 up coming home. You like his chances. Moving on.
Good.
Well, the Rogers Masters is the first stop on the Grand Slam Tour. 3 more to come, including the Canadian Open in Kelowna in mid-December, the National in Port Hawkesbury, Nova Scotia in late January, and then the Players' Championship in Toronto in April. And if you're still looking for tickets in Kelowna, go on selectyourtickets.com and join us.
All there. Weight's good. Okay. Weight's good. Clean. Come on, bite center if we can, guys. Bite center. Might have to curl a bit. Yep. That's a piece of blue stuff. Hard bend. Good. Shot.
What is that? It's kind of this is a bit of a cat and mouse game here for Stoughton and Martin. Martin's going to probably throw up a couple more guards, and Stoughton's just going to have to guess when he needs to come into the rings because said the angles for him are not really good at this moment. So, and I think if we asked Jeff, I think he said he doesn't want to give up steal 1 here. He's want to make sure he can't blank. He's the one who wants to score, maintain the 1-point lead against Martin.
Well, we looked at that stat earlier in the week about being 1 up without versus 1 down with hammer, and it favors the team that was 1 up without hammer.
Yeah, it was about 60-40.
60% or so.
Having said that, it didn't pay off for Glenn Howard last night. The percentages got swayed a little bit the other way with Kevin Cooey getting his deuce to beat Glenn last night.
Oh, all there, all there.
Just clean, you're good.
All there.
It's definitely all there, though. He's right.
A little
White
tighter
center.
than mine.
Not much, though.
Line's pretty good.
2/3, halfway.
Halfway.
Oh.
Wait.
Sure, right to center.
Come on, bite center.
Finish it, Mark. Finish it.
Shot.
We talked about how these two teams have been alternating in terms of wins and losses. They're 1-1 so far this year. But look at the record so far in games won. Martin is 30-8 so far this season. Stoughton 34-13.
Yeah, all these teams in the Grand Slam would have winning records. I mean, they're very good teams, and you know, at events where they're not all competing, they do tend to win their share of games. So you need to be winning 75% of your games out here on tour at least to be successful.
So there's two choices, right? Right on the nose hit.
Try to roll perfect. Yeah.
That's beauty.
There's a look at what we just talked about.
There's
a timeout called right now.
Yeah, Kevin's just contemplating. Said this whole cat and mouse game. They're just trying to figure out where they want to come.
It does have the half rock to get rid of all 5 rocks, right? Across the top of here would get everything moving.
I think you might have it no matter which shot we play, boys. You
Well,
don't
no.
think, Kevin,
if you hit right on the nose, putting our rock here, and this thing goes to here,
well, then they all
this
go
jams
easy.
all day.
Well,
you don't think it's going?
No, if we're dead,
Well, it won't be frozen.
It'll drag it.
Well, if it does get
That's all
frozen.
We almost want to roll to here, because then it'll.
Well, that's the two choices anyways. Playing this shot.
That's no good because he
to
blasts.
here. It's always scary going behind one of their rocks, right? That's why this is probably the better call with board. Right on the nose, rolling to here.
Well, what does he do if we freeze right here, my man?
Huh? That's a pretty nice call. He probably guards. Mind you, I guess he can't. Did we just hit the pocket?
And then he only loses. Well, he loses this one. This is going to jam.
I don't mind the freeze.
Puck, we got to be careful.
Even if I tap it a hair.
Well, you got to be careful.
If you ever missed it at all, it's ball game, because we'll tick off.
Yeah.
And then we're dead. You know, I don't mind the freeze bump to freeze.
Bump to a freeze.
This is really nice.
It's probably better than a freeze if we bump to the freeze. The only thing is he's going to probably get our shooter and the 4 going, then we just have these two. Then we got to make a perfect hit and roll.
Oh, he can't make the 4 go away.
No?
No chance. What do you guys think? I like them both. This is obviously the more conservative of the calls. But at this point in time, there's not a lot of conservatism to be had.
He's making words up now, I think.
I like whatever you guys like.
You like the freeze tap?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to try to get right to the nose? Is that
Kevin
you want
Martin
to be a hair high?
is an absolute master of the game, and he sees all the angles, but that strength sometimes is his weakness as well. Sometimes he overanalyzes, and he assumes a little bit too much of what the opposition can do. His concern is that given the situation right now, that Jeff Stoughton might be able to blank and get rid of all the rocks, and so he wants to bring another rock in, a freeze on their yellow stone on the top 4.
Freeze to the freeze.
Freeze to the freeze.
Not seen in competition very
Wait's
often.
good. It's all
Wait's
there. It's all there. It's all there.
Okay.
Room.
Wait's pretty good.
Room.
Whoa, guys.
Good.
Whoa, guys. Close. Clean.
Wait's
Clean.
perfect.
Gotta go a little bit. Yep.
Hard.
Wait's good. Hard.
Perfect
Whoa.
line. My goodness.
That's a good curling shot.
That's beautiful.
Shot.
Pretty good.
That's a beauty, John. Great shot.
It's a
Real
good
nice
curling
shot. Excellent.
And Ben,
For now, yeah,
I called that one too.
Oh, I know. It's not...
Not out of the.
Yeah, one vote for the Front Enders Union. They actually listened to a lead that made a call.
I don't mind hitting right on the nose, eh?
These are two
I'm not sure I'm a huge
powerhouse
fan of that
high-scoring
tap.
teams that are playing a
Put it right
defensive
here.
game.
Well, it's defensive in the sense that there's not a lot of deuces scored, but there's lots of rocks in play, you know. And what I've really enjoyed about this game is it's all about execution, the strategy. You know, it is so important in how you want to position yourselves, because they're making the angles and they're maintaining angles that they need to do. They have the odd miss here and there, but really
You got to
interesting.
make something real good. I'd hate to make a really good tap, and then he's got something easy.
Yeah, but there's
I'd like to throw this one.
It's all here, right? If he blasts, so then he sits here, here, and here, and I might be able to push him all that way. I mean, he might just go like this too.
Yeah.
But I don't know, hitting something now, we could be in. Like if this one goes now, that's not good.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Don't we hit a quarter of this?
Yeah, and then that one just stays. This one goes.
No, you may not actually kill this. You may push it over here.
Time out.
Time out.
I just don't like all these front ends calling shots stone. I don't know what's going on in there,
If
down
you
there.
hit this really thin, we may not kill this. And
Why don't we play that? Play this.
I think the problem rock for Jeff Stoughton is the one that John Morris just
nice
threw.
weight
Is
or
the one
firm?
that's really got him into trouble.
Here.
And Reed, as much as I hate pains to say, he's actually making a very good point. I think the one that if he hits it on the yellow one on the outside and doesn't kill his own red, I think he's in pretty good shape, or better shape than he is at the moment.
So they're going to try to hit the top yellow stone right on the center line.
I'd like to throw this one.
On the outside.
And try to remove the rock just delivered by John Morris in the top 8. Hoping to keep the red stone.
Yeah, and he throws this quiet empty. He actually
play.
throws with board weight. He saved the shooter and saved one of his own at the top 8 would be great. A really good shot. Lots of reds hanging around. He's throwing normal weight at this, looks like.
Easy.
Hard, hard, hard.
I think it's really thin.
Good.
Good.
Nice shot.
Real
It's
nice.
a really good shot.
Kind of gives it, we're right back to the same situation as before Kevin Martin called his timeout.
And you know, it's actually better though for Stoughton this time because the angles are much better. See that where the yellow one spun to? It's now at an angle where Kevin Martin cannot remove both reds.
I figured so.
And third, we're dead. This isn't bad with board.
Yeah.
Board weight, try to roll this into here.
What about, unless we could get rid of this?
That's the best shot, but it's real tough.
If we could ever get rid of this and
roll over here.
And stay over here someplace.
Yeah, that's the best shot.
Well, let's do it then.
Shot.
Okay, I like it. It's not easy, but
The thing they have to do is save their shooter. Because what Stoughton will do, if he rolls out, Stoughton's going to play the yellow double and be out of trouble.
As long as we don't, it's going to have a lot of spin on her.
If we hit enough of it, it'll miss this, which is good.
you got to keep your shooter or you just blast that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why we
You
have
just got to throw back line weight.
Well, hack. If we want
Well, I'm just hang on here. How about just a draw?
draw tap. Yeah.
Line that up.
Yeah.
Line that up.
Yeah. I think that's a safer call.
You don't think if you sit in front of this one, he can just blast and they'll all go?
If we bump this a bit?
If we bump this a bit, no. And then we roll it here.
I think that's the best call.
Jams.
So just T-line, I'm throwing you T-line weight, making sure we make contact with this red. All we have to move it is 2-3 inches.
We don't want to bump him in for second.
If we move it too far, we're in trouble. Well, actually, then
as long as
still not bad.
I just don't know how we're going to force him.
What do you mean?
Too many
bump
mines.
him in there.
Well, we're not bumping him very far. We're bumping him 3-4 inches.
What's
Sitting
that?
right here.
What's he going to do?
Oh, I don't know. He's in big trouble. Is what? Like.
Okay, I like that.
Sure.
Yeah,
Just keep talking the weight, because if it's a little heavy, we go to here is probably better.
Then we can run double.
Okay.
Okay. We want to
T-line weight is what I'm trying to throw you. Okay. Now I gave you that ice, and that was perfect freeze.
for you. Yeah, you're good.
So lots of options here for Martin.
So just T-line weight, guys.
Handshakes on sheet D as Jim Cotter has eliminated Mike McEwen.
That would be an upset. They wouldn't have seen Jim Cotter coming. He played very, very well.
Cotter with one in the 7th and a 6-3 win.
Looking for
Top four.
T-line weight here. Trying to move over that top red stone they feel is a danger.
Just the freeze, John.
Just so important to see where the angles settle after this rock comes to rest.
Yep, hit the outside of this one. Gotta go. Yep. Just a hit. We're there.
Whoa, it's going now. Whoa,
Yep, pump it a little.
Plan B.
That's pretty good, I think.
That is plan B. That didn't curl enough.
No, he loses the back.
Dramatic last rock for Sherry Madaw on sheet E. Down 6-4 here in the 8th.
Trying for a double for 2. The question is whether the yellow that she hits first, will it miss her own on the button?
Oh, no.
No. Had to keep sweeping that.
She'll only get one. She needed a deuce to force an extra end. And Tiranzoni will defeat Madaw 6-5.
Thank you. Thanks very much. That's okay.
Back on sheet C.
What about that? Blast it, tap it. He's lane 1.
This goes up.
Maybe up. I don't think it will, but
Stoughton and me trying to figure out this Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
That's exactly it. Just a.
Okay.
It's squeak it, eh?
Throwing a peel weight. They're gonna kill their own, obviously, at the back of the button, and they're hoping the one they hit that Kevin Martin just threw gets out of the 8 foot, and they can stay for second and third shot.
Okay. Kind of wait, Jeff.
Peel.
Okay.
Peel weight. Heard him say it. Kind of got to hit this on the center line side, ever so slightly. Shooter will not go anywhere. As long even if it hits 2/3 of a rocket, it will catch that yellow stone. Might kind of squeeze through there somehow, but big weight from Stoughton.
Yep. All right, guys. All right, whoa. Hard.
Ah, shoot, Jeff.
That wasn't very good.
Sorry, Johnny.
Huh, I thought we were better than that.
I thought we were better than that, too.
Huh.
Just trying to paper that, I think, save the shooter, but
I think we just
didn't work out very well.
Yeah, because he can't drill it because we'll be shot rocker. Like, we don't even have to tap it.
No.
I don't think we want to tap it because then it might who knows, might open.
Can't open anything up. If I tap this and roll here, we're safe. If I tap this,
what does he have for a deuce right now anyway? Besides the nose hit.
The nose.
But like even this is it's got nothing. I'm just worried if you happen to just miss that, then and this is edge on edge, and he can.
He makes a triple.
Yes.
Ah,
that's the only thing I'm worried about is by touching it.
I'm with you.
We're pretty safe right now, I think.
Okay.
Boys, I think we just want to just freeze it right in here.
What John's worried about is bumping this like 6 inches, and then Jeff, I'm not sure how we do it.
Because at this point right now, getting one or giving one pretty.
I know, but you don't
similar.
like just hitting him and making him force.
No. We don't want to hit, dude. How does he get his deuce right now besides hitting this?
He doesn't have the.
No,
he probably doesn't have that, eh?
This one here.
He can't spin it in.
No.
That'd be impossible.
So we want to be right there, and then it's
just lob it.
Okay, right in there.
Anywhere in
I
here,
think everyone at home probably looking just hit the red one and chance to lie 3. And Kevin, the way he's thinking is if he can throw one into the pile here and just actually get it right into here, Stoughton's going to have the intern tap on the red. I kind of like the hit trying to lie 3 because Jeff Stoughton's going to have to draw the side of the button no matter what you do. And right now he's only going to be doing it against 1. You could make him do this against 3.
More pressure.
Top 12. Hard there.
Well, Kevin, I know Jeff's pretty happy Kevin's playing the freeze right now. Right now, absolutely.
Clean. Line's good. Top 8, top 12. Go ahead.
There's no risk of giving up more than 1 for Stoughton.
Keep it going.
Line's good. Got a curl.
Keep it going. Go.
Yep, come on, boys. Hard.
Emery Mark.
Hard, Mark.
Hard, guys. Go.
Hard. Go.
That's good.
Way short.
Yeah, it's way short. I mean, it doesn't but it's leaving Jeff a pretty easy shot to score. It just didn't really make sense to not hit that red.
I liked your. I didn't like the idea of bumping that a few inches and giving him a blast.
Well,
that would have been.
In case it's edge on edge, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's edge on edge, and he can go a little bit inside.
No, I get it.
So
I definitely.
A little less than a half here. About a third of a rock or a quarter rock will score one. And I said, I think Jeff's probably breathing a little sigh of relief.
Stoughton, final rock here in the 7th to take the lead.
He's got a curl. Be careful, doesn't feather this.
Oh,
steal a one.
Steal a one.
Okay. Good in.
Wow.
It's a miss.
To do, eh?
So Martin
throw that 10 times.
up 4-3 going to the 8th.
I was worried we were just taking
Stoughton will have the hammer down one when we come back to the Rogers Masters.
You know, I visit 6 continents, 3.5 billion homes in one night. This thing will do over 1,800 miles an hour. In a snowstorm, against the wind.
Experience a revolution in speed with our improved network that's always getting faster. Surf and download with blazing speed and get it with TV in a bundle for $64.72 a month, including our enhanced Wi-Fi modem.
At Kia Winterfest, everybody wins. Kia Winterfest is back and bigger than ever. And that means everybody wins $1,000 to $25,000. Plus, get 0% financing on select Kia models.
The 5-meter chair push. It's not a professional sport, but it takes the same effort. And it takes a diaper that fits their every move. Pampers Cruisers with 3-way fit. Adapt perfectly at the waist, legs, and bottom for up to 12 hours of protection. And all the freedom to play freely. Pampers Cruisers. It's time to play.
Someday your life will flash before your eyes. Make it worth watching. The all-new Lexus LSF Sport. An entirely new pursuit.
Poker. Sometimes the cards leave you stranded. Sometimes they keep you hanging. And sometimes they'll put you on top of the world. Where will your cards take you? PartyPoker.net. Feel it.
Welcome back to the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center in Brantford, Ontario. Straight ahead, the 8th end just underway. Stoughton with the hammer down one, after giving up a steal of one to Martin in the 7th end.
Bit of a surprise steal. No one would expect Stoughton to have been wide on that to give up a steal.
It looks in.
I don't think it's in. It's just really tight. It's good. Sit. Good.
In would be disaster. Stops in time.
You see where that corner guard of Mark Nichols stopped when we 2 ends ago, and there was some critical draws that had to be made to the button on that side of the sheet, and that guard will be in the way.
Gotta go and get it tight, Mark. You gotta get in there. Mark, you gotta get in there and go. Gotta get in there and go.
This thing
Guys, go
is
hard.
curl a long way.
Guys, it's gotta curl, boys. Hard, real hard. Hard. Come on, guys. Hard, guys.
Going for line here. That's nowhere close.
So Jim Cotter upsetting Mike McEwen in the quarterfinal 6-3, moving on to the semifinals. Later tonight, we'll have the rest of the quarterfinals. Rob Faulds along with Mike and Joan coming your way at 8:30 Eastern Time on Sportsnet 1.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa!
So pretty good situation here for Stoughton already. You know, two corner guards.
Good shot.
Rock behind the tee line. It's
good.
It's a really good start to the end.
Goes right onto it.
Double in the corners.
Might jam, but
this is where the power comes in, and Mark Kennedy's
like
looking
that
at
all?
quarter rock double.
Easy, yeah, but if not, I think probably just
well,
try to...
it's easy to make contact with it. Obviously, pretty hard for me to call to not jam it. Have a look, Johnny. We're okay for time.
We're both flirting here, eh?
See what I'm saying? It goes. It can't really miss it, unless he just ticks it.
Sure.
Half rock.
Make it
So
through it, Mark.
this will open things up, and you said watch the yellow. It's going to come off that outside red and be heading into the one that Stoughton just threw. And if you ever get rid of all of them, then the end's over, and Stoughton's going to have a hard time scoring his deuce. Early in the stand, this could be help them win this game.
It's a tough shot to get the triple. Not so hard to get the double.
Well,
yep. Hard, Kev.
There you go.
Nice shot, Mark Kennedy.
End over. Hate to say it, but that'll do it. Stoughton will not be happy here.
Called and made. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, and they'll be running for the hills here. Kevin will now. There's not a lot of decisions to make. And some frustration probably from Team Stoughton. How's the second win you a game, John? That helps a lot right there.
We do that all the time. That was a beautiful shot.
The ballpark numbers you were talking about earlier in the broadcast, Martin up one without hammer wins 60% of the time, approximately. And Stoughton down one with the hammer wins 40% of the time.
Yeah, that's about average on tour, I would say.
But look at this number from the 2010-2011 season. Martin up one without hammer, 11-1, winning 92% of the time. Stoughton down one with hammer, 53%, 9-8.
Well, there's a mistake back from that great peel. He actually was trying to have the shooter roll out. Now there's a little pocket there for Stoughton. You'll be able to move that Yellowstone back and make things a little bit more difficult on Kevin Martin. So that, as great a shot as the first one was, that was almost as poor from
still heavy, Johnny.
Mark Nichols.
Cleaning, Reed.
Reed Carruthers threw this corner guard into the rings on his first one.
Turned out to be a good thing where that rock ended up.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Okay, Reed.
You know, at least Jeff's got to be saying, at least they've got a chance now with those two rocks back there. You can bump that back and leave a little pocket.
Clean. Yep. Throw, Johnny.
So Jeff's going to throw a corner guard, but what he'd like to do is actually, at some point, he's going to nudge that stone on the left side back into this area here, and a shooter will stay right in this area and make it really difficult for Kevin Martin to remove the red, and that's what we're looking at. The question is, if Jeff will probably wait right up until his first rock to do that. He'll throw a couple of guards and see if he can't get another break with a nose or something that stays in play.
And you might wonder, well, why doesn't he just make a perfect freeze on the shot Yellowstone? It's because these rocks are so lively in this arena ice that even a perfect freeze, these players can throw the big weight and spring that rock right out.
Yeah, certainly John Morris and Kevin Martin have that ability.
So you need the two rocks to make the pocket into the freeze.
Yep. Real hard. Real hard, boys. Real hard. Hard.
Hard, boys, hard.
Right out. Miss it.
Dangerously close to missing, and that is going to hit the bumper and be out.
Okay.
Looking at it now. Gonna play it now. Just as we drew out. Just looking to bump that rock a foot and keep the shooter right on the center line.
A little bit of room.
Weight's good. You can go little.
Little room.
Weight's good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Line's pretty close, guys.
Got room.
Line's pretty close.
No, it's got to curl.
Weight's perfect.
Has to curl. Has to curl. Has to curl.
He did have beautiful weight, just not enough or too much broom. It didn't curl enough.
And problem for Stoughton is all those yellows are going, including the red and the yellows are going. Shooter will stay.
Whoa, boys.
This has got to curl a long way.
Good shot.
Good enough.
Nobody want to stop these things?
For those viewers who have tuned in to see the news, we'll have that for you immediately following the conclusion of this quarterfinal here in Brantford. And the latest in all the tension and developments in Israel.
Hey, Jeff. Right on it.
So now, needing a perfect freeze, as we talked about before, you don't have the pocket. You have one rock that this you want to just glue this red stone to try to find some way to hold Kevin Martin.
Should be there. Weight's pretty good.
A little heavy, maybe, eh?
Back 4. Line's not bad right now.
No, it's got
a little curling to do.
Got to curl?
Okay. It's all there.
And freeze the back one?
No.
Johnny?
Sure.
Yep.
Yep. We're heavy. Yep. Hard.
Get around. Whoa.
Oh, just wicking off that stone in the forefoot.
I know, but better than watching it hit the top.
Hey, Jeff. Throw it on the top button.
So now, Kevin Martin has got.
He's just asking for trouble,
Yeah,
though, you know?
This side, right?
You throw it over there and you leave him a triple and you lose. I mean, what's he doing?
Oh.
Seriously.
He's still going to be able to draw the button, though.
What's the only way we could give him a triple? Where can we put it to give him a triple? Call our last time out,
Your ears are
Benny.
burning.
Where's the only... Like if we
I say nothing.
go, I guess if we went like here. Well, even
Timeout called.
Just don't want to give him a gimme. I think we're 1-2 right now, eh?
And 3, I think.
And
I thought you guys were going to play the freeze to the back. You're going to do anything.
Well, center line's real good. Yeah.
I think so.
We're game.
The only one happier about making this call than Kevin is Jeff. I'll tell you that right now. You know, you're hoping for some little mistake.
Right here, boys.
Can we be full 4 or you want half the 4?
Well, we can be the... What's that? We want half in the 4. Full 4 is fine too, Mark.
So they're talking about throwing it right here. My feeling on it is that Jeff Stoughton's going to have some sort of hit on this one. Drive this back on this way, and the shooter's going to... And this one's coming back, and it might spin out. Like, they're pretty confident Jeff won't have a triple. But they got to be careful with this.
However, that's a risky way of like he gets an open draw, he gets one and goes to the extra end.
Line's good. Right here, Mark.
If Jeff has a shot for 2, he'll play it.
Yes, it,
Just about close.
We gotta go
I
there.
agree.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
It's all good, Johnny.
Not too deep, not too deep, not too deep.
No, too much. Too much.
Yeah, it came deep enough, so there's no shot there for 2.
Try, Kev.
Timeout.
Another 6 inches left. If they don't hit it.
Just hackish.
So Jeff Stoughton now calls a timeout. Facing his final rock here in 8.
And you can see he doesn't want to throw a full hit weight. He needs to move this rock. So you throw hack weight. This is all about throwing a weight that your sweepers can control, and as well as throwing in a spot that you know how much curl there is.
Yeah, pretty routine shot, though, for Jeff.
I think it's here, but it's...
Nice spot.
You just can't get cute with it. You need to be pretty close to the nose. Can't over curl.
Back. Yep.
Jeff Stoughton's final rock here in the 8th.
This got to curl a mile. That's not going to get there.
And he'll roll out and give up a steal of 1 to Kevin Martin. And that's the match. Martin prevailing 5-3. And moving on to the semifinals of the Rogers Masters. A miscue on the last rock by Stoughton, and he goes down to defeat to the Masters.
Okay, your LTE versus this 4G on the count of 3. Ready? 1.
Done.
What?
What?
No, we have to go together on 3. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Done.
No, you have to wait till I get to 3. Got it? 3. 1, 2, 3. You're done already, aren't you? Okay.
Rogers was first to launch LTE so you can surf and download with revolutionary speed. Choose from the largest selection of LTE superphones starting from just 1 cent, and you'll get up to 12 months free unlimited video streaming.
The freedom and spirit of Malibu is an awesome place to be. Introducing the all-new 2013 Chevrolet Malibu Eco. Sophisticated new styling and the fuel-saving intelligence of eAssist that uses fuel when you need it and preserves it when you don't. All while offering remarkable highway fuel efficiency. The all-new 2013 Chevrolet Malibu Eco has everything to put you in the Malibu state of mind. Chevrolet, driving our world forward.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity.
Almost nothing can dampen a baby's mood when he wakes up dry in Pampers. Unlike other diapers, Pampers has 3 super absorbent layers for up to 12 hours of protection overnight and dry, beautiful mornings. Pampers, peaceful nights, playful days.
Is the cost of your auto insurance affected by the neighborhood in which you live? If you want to know, here's where to go. ibc.ca, Insurance Bureau of Canada.
Maybe you've noticed, but the way suits dress for business is changing. So now at Moore's, we're offering buy one, get one free on most everything in the store. Because as suits evolve, so do the men who wear them. Well-made, well-priced, well-dressed. Moore's.
They're here, the hottest new machines of 2013, just in time for the Polaris Holiday Sales Event. Get financing as low as 3.99% and rebates up to $1,700 on terrain-dominating sleds, legendary ATVs, powerful utility vehicles, and razor-sharp sport machines. Hurry to your Polaris dealer by December 31st for financing as low as 3.99% and rebates up to $1,700. Get the details at Polaris.com.
Grand Slam Curling on CBC. The Rogers Masters is brought to you by Rogers, creating world-leading internet experiences. Night sky falling over Brantford, and the first round of quarterfinals done as we present the shot of the day. Last rock for Jeff Stoughton in the 8th. He needs 1 to force an extra end.
Just a little wide and heavy here, Mark, and seemingly simple shot cost him the game.
Stoughton gives up a steal of 1 in the 7th and 8th ends. And such a close match is decided 5-3 for Martin. Don't forget, coming up at 8:30 Eastern on Sportsnet 1, the rest of the quarterfinals with Rob Faulds, Mike and Joan. Semifinals tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern on Sportsnet. And then the final tomorrow on CBC at 1 Eastern. Stoughton and Madad, 2 big-hitting, high-scoring teams. And it comes down to a couple of steals in the 7th and 8th ends. Teams that have alternated back and forth. Such a close rivalry. Martin goes up 2-1 in the season series, wins it 5-3 to advance to the semifinals. Now back to Scott Russell on Sports Weekend.
Thanks so much, Mark. You never know what's going to happen in the game of curling. Been an exciting day for us here at CBC Sports Weekend. The Canadian pairs champions, Megan Duhamel and Eric Radford, off to the Grand Prix final in Sochi. They were silver medalists in Paris. We've got more figure skating tomorrow late night, 11:30 p.m. local time. The ladies and the ice dance competition from Paris. And then at 1 ET, as Mark mentioned, the finals from the Masters in Brantford, Ontario. Thanks for watching. See you next Sports Weekend.